Hello, everyone. Happy 420. I'm Alex Oliver, and these are my friends, and we are back on Twitch. It's good to be back. I have passed internet. We are doing this thing. We are playing Savage Worlds tonight, and I've got a very special guest GM for it, who I will introduce in a moment. So it's great to be back. As you can see, I've got all the familiar faces with me tonight. I will go from the bottom right and go anti-clockwise. Leave our new guest for last. So we have the famous Luna Love, bottom right, playing Mary Jane today on 420. We have the one and only Martin playing Blaze Dewey. Mr. Chris Kidd playing Roach. Myself, RX Oliver, playing THC 420. You've got the one and only Brutally Honest playing Captain Reefer. The one and only Mr. Max, aka Eerie Entertainment, will be playing Sticky Fingers. And I'd like to introduce our GM for the evening, our Harbour Master. This is Dustin from StarCitySavages.net. The right modules and things, and this is from his own Savage Worlds setting called Drowned World. The one shot is called Means of Production. You can find the setting, one shots plus his other work on ttrpg. You'll find a link to something somewhere on YouTube later. As always, a pleasure to introduce Dustin. Dustin, welcome. Thank you for doing this for us, man. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you having me on. Drowned War is my love letter to post-apocalyptic settings, but it's also this general idea of how do you get all the genres into one. It goes back to when a friend of mine was in games and we were talking about modern settings, and they said, the big problem is travel. And so I started thinking, well, how do you make the world into a set of islands? So that's how we got the Drowned War started. And then, of course, there's a lot of media behind it. Everybody knows about Waterworld, but not a lot of people know about J.G. Ballard's The Drowned World. And Snow Crash had elements of seasteading. So it's been a real labor of love to get all of that put together. It's taken me years. Star City Savages is a third-party licensee of Pinnacle's Savage Worlds system. So we take Savage Worlds, which is a universal system, and then we make settings and adventures based around it. You could, if you're interested, you could go contact Pinnacle for the license, or if you're just a fan creator, they have something called SWAG, which is the Adventurers Guild or the fans license. So they've been really good to work with, and I appreciate all of that, and I appreciate the community for showing interest in the games that we're making.
I have one more thing to have to say that I almost forgot. I was reminding myself before it as well. So tonight's soundtrack for the game is by Nerdius Maximus Studios. You'll find a link to their YouTube on my YouTube channel. Sorry, Dustin. Almost forgot to get that in there.
No, it's all right. Go ahead. You're telling me earlier that they do the licensing for tabletop games.
Yep. So Nerdius Maximus Studios make music and soundtracks and ambient soundtracks for tabletop role-playing games. You can use it in your home game for free from their YouTube, or you can subscribe to their Patreon at a certain level like I do, and you can then use it licensed on your productions, Twitch, YouTube, etc. No more copyright strikes. Thank you, Nerdius Maximus Studios, for the music.
I have to look into them. They sound like a really good company.
They do custom stuff, I think, also.
Oh yeah, check them out.
I think.
Yep, they do. Check them out. They're in Discord. Their link will be below also. Sorry, Dustin, that's enough promotion.
It keeps the lights on, and it keeps you. It keeps good companies going. So, anybody have any questions about the setting?
Do I need to know anything about it before we go and start? Because I know nothing, but this is how I play most of my games.
So I bought the scenario,
So,
Dustin, but obviously I didn't read it for spoilers. But I get the gist that it's a water world. It's a drowned post-apocalypse. The apocalypse where the icebergs, I guess the icebergs have melted, so if the water's just went right up.
Nobody knows how it happens.
Oh, okay.
It's a big mystery of the setting.
I love water.
You would, Froggy.
Don't really, not engage with them. I know it. Oh my god.
We'll learn more about that.
Already.
So, the world flooded, and it was a slow apocalypse. And since it's a slow apocalypse, people were able to build these man-made items called islands called flotillas. So you have your sanctioned flotillas, which, obviously they go wrong. It's like the vaults in Fallout, something always changes. And then you have your junk flotillas. Not everybody was able to get space on one of these sanctioned islands. So the people who had to survive by taking whatever floats and lashing it together. The main location where you all are is a place called Refuge, which is 4 aircraft carriers and a bunch of junk tied together out in the middle of the ocean. It's in pretty close proximity to the city. Nobody knows which city it was, but they know enough to stay away from the city proper. They'll go to the outcropping where some of the buildings are. You'll find a lot of islands, like abandoned atolls, which are basically rooftops of skyscrapers. There's two
What did you say the
major
name of the place was,
factions.
Dustin? Sorry.
Refuge.
Refuge.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's
It's a play on words. Because Refuge is trash, but the people who live there say they refuse to die.
I like it.
You got to be stubborn if you're going to survive. There's 2 major factions on the Flotilla Refuge. That's the Temple of Floating Truth, which is the religious organization. And there's also the City Council, which the temple refers to as the Diver Lords. And the City Council works mainly in salvage. The currency of the world is scrap. Because if you get scrap and junk, enough of it, and the right kind, you can build things. So you'll be paid in junk.
What was the second one's called?
The City Council.
The temple refers to them as the Diver Lords.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now, Luna, you're playing the Acolyte, right?
Yeah. Am I? Someone help me.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
The Acolyte
Okay.
is a defender of the faith, which means you're not on good terms with the City Council. You view them as being evil. But you will have connections to the temple, which means if you need something, you can go there and ask some questions or get some support.
Okay.
As an Acolyte, you get an arcane device, and if you need to swap it out for a different power, you can go to the temple, and their algemancers, which are scientists that use algae, can give you a different device for different powers.
Algemancers, I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, yeah. I did read some of this stuff, I'm sorry.
It's all good. So the technology, you have a couple of different supplies that you use. There's algae is alive, and there are mutagens in this world. So in order to get some of your fantastic devices, they'll take the algae and they'll mutate it and give it powers. So Roach is a Kora, and a Kora is a person who has a mutant coral colony living on their body. It makes them bigger and stronger, but it also makes them slower and harder to swim. So it's a devil's bargain. On one hand, you're really tough and really dangerous. You're the tank and the heavy hitter. But on the other hand, that colony is trying to drown you. Okay, Captain Reefer, as the captain, you have something called Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride means you have a jet ski. That jet ski has an AI intelligence, meaning that it's stuck on the water, but you can communicate with it. You're like Knight Rider, almost.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Now, Blaze, As a unionist, the unionists are dwarves. They live below the waterline and they keep the boat floating. Because that's so important, the city council just kind of leaves them alone. It's like, because you keep everything down there running, you're a little bit more autonomous, so you have some cachet in that aspect. THC?
Yeah.
As an android, you don't want people to know you're an android, because if they do, they might reset you. Like, you either have to pretend someone else in the party or someone else owns you, or you have to pretend like you're not sentient, or that you're just a person and hide the fact you're an android.
So I have to either pretend I'm a person or pretend I'm a robot. If I'm an android, I would get.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
It's
like the replicants in Blade.
I was just choosing random pictures earlier, so the one that I've chose looks very much like a robot. So let's say that I have a robot-looking skin, so I'm robot presenting.
I give you all like different odd tokens. I hope you don't mind.
That's all good. I'm a robot presenting android then.
And Sticky Fingers, you're a kitsune. Kitsune they're regular looking people, but the issue is they have sort of like cat eyes. And they are driven a bit insane, but they're also very charismatic. They tend to pick up hangers-ons or people that want them to join with them. You know how cats have toxoplasticity, how like it will cause you to like cats but drive you a little crazy?
Yeah.
That's what's going on. For most kitsune, they have a problem with someone called Madame Meow, who is a very powerful individual, and her delusion is she thinks she's the queen of cats. So she thinks you're her subject. So the madam will be the one that you have to look out for. So you all have something going on, something to role play with. But here's the thing. I'm going to go ahead and add you all to turn. And in Savage Worlds, we have something called an interlude. With an interlude, you tell a little story, and I'm going to do it as a round. Where is it? Turn order. I'm going to do it as a round, so each one of you gets a chance to tell me how you met the person that comes after you in the turn order. And this is for a Benny. Let's recall those. I'm going to deal it to turn order.
This is a quick question. Do I have the right token for my character? It looks like a human instead of a kitsune.
Yeah, you do. Kitsunes look like humans. They just have different colored eyes.
I used the image I used was like a fox person because I just assumed because that's what kitsune means, and kitsune means in Latin is fox.
Yeah, they're actually a Japanese myth.
I said.
Yeah. So that's one of the social issues is that most of the kitsune view themselves as fox people, but Madame Meow views you all as cat people.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you have a appearance of human with fox eyes, or am I actually a fox-like?
You're a human with fox eyes.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
So I just zoomed in on your token, and you see how your eyes are different?
That's cool.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah. All right, if you click off your token, it'll bring it back down. Let's go over here to Mary Jane. She's a sprite. And Mary Jane is first in turn order. Luna, would you please tell us a little bit about who you are or who your character is?
I don't have an age for her. I wouldn't use it after me or before me. And also, I'm just completely making this up. I also don't really know what my character does, by the way. To be totally honest.
The Acolyte. What's the Acolyte,
Mhm.
Dustin?
Which
More
is
like a
what?
healer.
Acolytes are defenders of the faith. You are a holy warrior that is dedicated to
Okay,
protecting the
okay.
interests of the temple.
Let's see. Okay.
Is that the Temple of Floating Truth?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I have things like I can jump twice as high. There's damage when leaping. Good night vision. A wall walker.
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Actually.
You also have
Okay.
your arcane device that this pre-gen has is a cloak of invisibility.
Nice.
Bruh.
Nice.
And is that the thing that I can take to different places and they can give me a different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
That is
one of
it.
your edges is connection to the temple, which means you can go there for favors.
Yeah. Yeah, I put that there. And for extra. So can I do like healing magic, or is it just like
Yeah.
yeah, I can.
If you needed to be healed, you could go to the temple and they could heal you, but you'd need to go to the temple for that.
Right.
Or if you
Okay.
wanted to swap out your device, you could swap out your invisibility for the healing power. They give you
Right. Okay.
something else.
Right. Okay. So she looks quite young. So I would probably say that she was just new into going out and spreading the word of her religion, and that this is how she came across these people, or ended up meeting these people.
Yeah.
What is it they call that when you've been a mercenary?
A missionary.
Missionary.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Like she's maybe doing like a year worth of that to join some part of the next part of the whatever. I'm just making this up, by the way. Next
Just
part of her like religious temple part.
you,
And that's what she's doing and that's how she's ended up on this adventure with these random people, or with these random people now.
alrighty.
But I think Sticky Fingers is next. I'm assuming we're not from like the same side.
Mhm. Also, with the interlude, I give you a Benny for telling me about your characters and some such. So,
I'll not
all
have
right.
got many of them.
Yep. You've got the most right now. Sticky.
Nobody else
Tell,
is way.
All
You
right.
told me a lot though. Thank you. Sorry. Appreciate that.
yeah. Sticky, tell me a little bit about your character and tell me how you met Mary Jane.
How he met Mary Jane is let's just say he is not the best of sort of people at times. You know, you got to do what you got to do, especially in this rough area. He always has his hands in places he shouldn't be, you know, with his special little blade, kind of taking out what he needs. Now, him growing up is just like any other sad story. Boo hoo, you know, I lost my family. But for him, he hides what he is because of his Kasune heritage. And he met the young Mary Jane here. Her pilgrimage, you know, probably passing out food and stuff like that. So he's like, hey, she's offering free grub. So he kind of been sticking around with her, making sure as he's helping her out, he's helping relieving people of their property. It's like, ooh, they got something shiny. He's like, hey, let me help you out with that. You know, being nice. And then we don't realize what he's doing is, and it's like, oh, you don't need that no more. That's pretty much how it is. It's like, you know, he's a very charismatic guy, but it's like he smiles this way, but your hand goes that way.
That is 100% perfect for the character, for the
That was
pre-gen.
so good, Max. So
Yeah.
good. Thank
Yeah,
you. That
superb.
was,
Very, yeah, very imaginative.
that was perfect.
So I gave you a Benny. You're at 4 now. And now we move on to Blaze. Blaze.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me
Blaze.
core. Tell me a little bit about your character and how you met Sticky Fingers.
Yeah, Blaze is absolutely jacked. Like he's 45. He only wears speedos and some little sandals because he's always in the water. and he likes to energetically jump out wet after he's been fixing boats and stuff. He may or may not have done dwarf gay porn. He doesn't talk about it. You know, lots of comical names for filling boats and stuff. And he's a cross between Tom Daly and Captain Birdseye, the new Captain Birdseye. And because it said he was a unionist, I just in my head had that he had like a Union Jack speedo on. He doesn't really know what the symbol means, but he thinks it's cool. It's like an old past thing, and he loves fixing stuff. He loves fixing holes, and that's also his tag porn line, is that he likes fixing holes. And
Alrighty.
he knows Sticky Fingers because they may or may not have done porn together.
That's how his fingers got sticky.
Yeah.
Oh, you got my hands and everything.
Yeah.
You got to make the end somehow. All right, I gave you a Benny for that one. That should be down in your file.
Love it, Warren.
All right. And now we move on to Roach. Roach, you're a Kora and a gladiator. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you met Blaze.
Yeah, my name's Roach. I'm a gladiator. Because I'm a Kora, I'm covered in coral reef goodness that's trying to smother me to death. How Blaze met me was while he was paddling about in a puddle. He was stomping about on what he thought was coral, but actually it was my foot. And I jumped out of the water while I was napping, and may not have punched him in and around the nether regions. Having realized that I caused excruciating pain, I tended to the wounds and found a great partnership between me and Blaze.
Righty. Let's see, that's Roach. Sounds like a plan. Part of me thinks he might be into it. The punching, not the tending.
Yeah.
All right, we got you a Benny for that one.
Nice, Chris.
Oh.
All right, THC 420. Machinery at its finest.
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you met Roach.
So I was manufactured by the hardware company, obviously, and I'm a Model 4 Series 20, Series 4 Model 20, so hence THC 420. And I'm obviously I'm all robot. I'm not an android. You can see I have metal plates for a face. I don't have any skin. And the story is, who did I meet? Sorry, Roach.
Yeah, Roach.
When they banned androids, I met Roach when I was looking for someone to help me remove my skin, the android skin, so the synthetic skin. And Roach was someone who had some connections in skin grafting and anti-skin grafting because of his condition. Many people of his race might choose to like cut it off or whatever, or shape it, or so he knew someone that could help me remove my android synthetic flesh. He had the connection for that, so that's how I know Roach.
So you're just full out and out robot.
So the Terminator, when it's got its skin off, I'm like the Terminator, I have skin, so I'm an android realistic looking, but I have taken the skin off so that I don't look like an android. I'm robot presenting.
And what do you want us to call you? THC?
THC is
How
fine.
do you introduce yourself to people? Yeah.
I am THC 420, does not compute. I talk like a robot so that nobody catches on. I'm like, aye, Captain, that computes. Aye, THC 420, that's
so they don't know that you're fucking, okay.
Yeah, I don't talk like a person, I talk like a robot.
Alrighty. Now we come on to Captain Reefer. Oh, Captain, my Captain, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you met THC 420.
I'm a burly burly older man, have a little bit of a rough time hearing, so people need to speak up because I've got swimmer's ear way too many times and I've permanently damaged my hearing. So I'm a gentleman, though. I have a code of honor. Nobody on my crew should disobey. I'm trying to bring my scallywag crew up to speed with my code of honor. I met THC because I have a soft spot for AI. My jet ski Hubble Bubble has been a trusty companion for a while, so when I came across THC, I just knew. He looked lost. He needed a friend. And I would pave the way for him.
Okay, sounds good. Let's send you a penny. And then...
And if I had a personality chip, Captain, I would be eternally grateful, of course. But I am just a simple robot.
All right. We're coming around full circle. Mary Jane, how did you meet Captain Reefer?
So I met Captain Reefer on are they called? Refuge. Refuge. Yes, on one of the little islands. When I was spreading the word, and I thought it would be a really good way to reach more people, and I thought that it was maybe a sign from the temple that it was a way to spread the word, because he had offered to take me under his wing and take me to this traveling with him. So and he seemed trustworthy enough. He seemed like he wasn't going to take advantage. I might be young, but I'm not silly. So I came on board with him, and that's how I met him and how we've been together.
Righty. That sounds really good. And you have all got bennies from that. Now, here's something you need to know. This setting uses something called supply and demand, which means you have at max 4 days worth of supplies. So you all have to do things in order to keep yourself supplied. You have to do things in order to keep yourself in water and food and so on and so forth. So you have 3 days worth of supply. This token right here is your supply, and we're going to change it to 3.
Okay.
All righty.
We have a counter for it.
That's right.
And so is that 3 days?
Okay.
Means you've got 3 days water, food, and all the things just within one counter, yeah?
Yeah. And what happens is, as the adventure goes along, that counter goes down. So you have to be mindful of what your characters are doing. Because if it reaches 0, you start getting fatigued.
So it's just...
Okay.
So does that mean like does that mean like when we're in certain places, like I would say like, well, I've filled up my canteens with water, or I've like restocked, or I've asked the bar for some food and I've restocked, what is that, like the type of thing that we would do to keep refilled?
You've got to either beg, borrow, steal. You as an acolyte have the option of going to the temple, and they will give you another day's worth of supply. Everybody else has got to pay for their stuff.
This
is used collectively as a group.
Recurring privilege of the kind of holy class in any RPG, isn't it? Is you can just go back to the temple if you've got nothing, and they'll feed you or whatever.
Well, it's a group.
Like a young brother Francis.
So she could use her connections, and it would bring up the group's supply from 0 to 1. But you can only use it like per session. So if you get down to 0, you can take them in and use that to bring everybody up like once.
Okay.
So it is pretty useful.
I'm going to read my character sheet now.
Alrighty. So pretty much you're all going around, you're taking care of business. Sticky's robbing people. Mary Jane's trying to spread the good word. THQ is trying to keep the skin off.
It says on my sheet, I've just picked the wrong things. It says on my sheet, Driven is become human, and secret is hide your mechanical nature or face a reset. So I've actually chose the wrong thing.
Yeah. You can just say you're doing it in reverse, like you're getting more skin added on.
Yeah. Let's. In fact,
But it's
let's.
okay.
There we go. There's how to retcon it. So he got all the skin removed, and now he's realizes that that's not going to work, and because all these robots that are that old are getting repurposed for scrap now anyway. So my life's at risk if I stay that kind of robot. So now I'm trying to find synthetic skin to put back on. There you go. So I wear like
Yeah, have you
I
seen the
wear a hood,
token that
so I'm all covered up now. There you go.
Yep. All right. So pretty much you're all in need to make sure that you have the right supplies and you're asking around and you're going about things. In order to actually do this, you see these flyers, and we'll say Blaze. Somebody comes up, somebody from the city council, and asks, "Hey, we're looking for some people to do a job. It's something on the down low."
I
You
mean,
heard?
yeah, I'm like, I know a few people that they're like vaguely competent, but they're cheap, so might be able to sort something out.
Well, you get what you pay for. Listen, Percival, he's down at the House of Cats, scouting around. If you're really interested in the job, head on down there, try to get in, and try to talk to him, okay?
Okay, thanks, dude. He's gonna fist bump you and flex his abs a bit.
He matches, like he does a fist bump and flexes with you, and then just walks away, never to speak of it again.
Sweet.
All right, and so I'm assuming you tell everybody in the group about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, and see if anyone knows any. Have they heard of this House of Cats? Would they have heard anything unusual about it?
The House of Cats.
So is it?
Well, Sticky Fingers knows all about it because it's where Madame Meow, it's her base of operations.
I was just gonna say, will that be something to do with her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And that's his enemy.
Well, she's delusional, but she's pretty big, so
she thinks she's the
all in how you
ruler
handle
of.
it.
She thinks she's the ruler of his race, basically.
Yeah, she does.
Mad. Okay.
So if you want to like get your people together and tell them what's going on, you got a job lined up, ready made. You just got to talk to the person about it.
Yeah. Are we going? Sorry, are we finding this? Do we know where this House of Cats is? With the women. What was her name?
Percival.
We were looking for somebody called Percival for the
Madam
job.
Pussy.
Yeah, you see him, he throws his head over and he kind of like hides his face and he's like, do we really need to go there?
Like if we want food and money, I guess, yeah, we need to go.
You just need to
I'm
hide.
allergic to cats, but I'm not complaining.
You just need to hide your face fingers. I'm used to it now and pull my cowl right down over my face.
Well, I'm just gonna say if they start bringing the claws out, I'm gonna start stabbing.
There's lots of people worth saving and repenting for here.
Leave the claws for now, Sticky. We need money, so let's see about the job. Ooh, we have a map.
All right,
so I'm going to tell everyone to be cool as well. I feel that everyone's going to immediately start trying to kill people.
What?
Yeah, chill out.
All right, so you find yourself at the door. As you go inside, there's two doormen. One is, rank and file, checking things, but the other one, he seems put together a little bit. He's a little bit too well dressed. He's got this definite sharp look in his eyes. He's scanning around. Go up and talk to him if you'd like.
I'll go up and talk to him.
You're saying there's a sharp dressed man?
Did we
There
get told anything to say to him?
I'm gonna give him the
anything
secret
specific?
I'm gonna give him the secret android handshake to see if he's an android first, because we have a secret handshake,
Yeah.
obviously.
The bump,
Yeah.
bump fist.
He's going to look around. He does not return the secret handshake because he does not know it.
Oh, he's not an android then.
But yeah, he's not.
What does this handshake look like? Just for me.
Yeah, a human can't even tell the difference. That's the whole point. Just looks normal.
Yeah, but I mean, like, would somebody be like, "What the hell are you doing with my hand?" Kind of thing.
No. If I told you, I'd have to kill
He
you
holds
anyway.
his hands out like that. He holds his hands out like that, and then the other person has to grab and milk it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This whole time, I was just thinking of like the tickler. I mean,
No.
you guys are making this too
It's
complicated.
super secret. It's like the Masonic handshake. You can't tell it's different. Someone watching can't tell it's different. And
Alright, so it looks normal.
Yeah, it looks normal. And if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Right. So he adjusts his suit coat and he's like, he looks over at Roach and then he looks at Sticky and he's like, "Good afternoon, I'm Mr. Tom. How can I help you?"
I was here told that you had a job that you need done. So I'm seeing what you had to offer.
We always have a job for members of the family.
I give
Go
him
on
a,
in.
I give him a glare. I'm like,
He points at you, at Sticky, he says, "You can go on in." He looks at Roach and says, "Hold up a second."
Roach just ugs at him and just
If you feel-
glares.
If you feel
deeply.
dress code, Roach.
When you do that, you see like this sharp claw sort of come out of his finger. He scratches the side of his mouth and he goes, "Uh-huh." And then he just puts his hand back down.
That's what his nose.
I look at this guy. It's like I would shut up if I was you because this guy will shove your ass up the other dude's ass. All right, come on, Roach, let's go on in.
He will shove
No,
your
no,
ass
hold
up
up.
the dude's ass.
Hold.
Boys.
Yeah.
We're
I've been
here.
I've been in that sex film as well. I'm going to say that as we walk in.
Mhm. So
We're here.
he look.
We're here for the people in the job. For the people in the job, remember. Stop this.
Oh,
Right.
sorry. Yeah, different job.
No.
Different job.
Nobody's taking things up the bum.
So Blaze, you're a unionist. So he points over at you and he does the whole come here.
Please get in the building, mate.
Hmm?
Please get in the building.
Yes, run.
Yo.
Oops.
All right.
Mm.
So he leans over. It's like, "So are these all with you?"
These are all just technical enhancements. I'm a human.
He's looking over at THC like, "What?" He looks down at Blaze. He's like, "What? You're one of the aldermen, right? The
Yeah.
union? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Can you tell from the attire?
You guys are good with the city council."
Yeah. They told us to come in for our normal services, daytime services only. For you guys.
All right. So is this business or pleasure that you're coming in for?
I mean, I like to combine both, but yeah, we'll say business for today.
All right. So he leans over. It's like, "Okay, well, all the people that are with you can go on in, but they have to stick close to you." And he points at Sticky. He's like, "You can walk around. You're fine."
I roll my eyes. I'm like, whatever.
All righty. So you can go on in. There's music. There's dancing.
If there's music and there's drinks, right, so I'll pause you for a second. I want to do something here. So my character gets a drink. He goes to buy a drink. And you see him like tipping it to his face, but he's actually putting it to the side, and he's putting it in this little funnel attached to the side of his face that runs down like the side of his leg, and it goes down and it's just like a little container, and he's just collecting the water somewhere or collecting the drink somewhere to be purified later into water. He's not actually drinking it, he's just kidding on.
You'd be clever enough to have a system that went down inside your body and did it, and then you would release the water from your non-genitals.
Smart enough, yeah, but remember everything's scrap here, so it's like it's hobbled together like I'm a raider in Fallout.
Maybe you got leaky water. I don't know.
It's a botched job, like.
Well, sounds like he's getting sexual with the robot. That's all I'm saying.
She knows that he doesn't have genitals.
How does she
She's
know?
the Ken doll.
I definitely have genitals, tiny genitals. He doesn't know what
Tiny genitals.
Yeah, because he doesn't know. He thinks that the pinnacle of
Oh,
human
okay.
like maleness is to have tiny genitals. It's like the ancient Greeks did or something. You know, the statues that've got tiny little wee-wees. He thinks he's like, I've got a fine specimen of a genital. It's the tiniest genital you ever saw. It's the best human genital ever.
Pulls out a 0.5 like audio jack, waves it around.
3.5 mil.
Yeah, I want to try to convince THC to, you might want to hit on Roach. He's been giving you that eye look sometimes. He might have a bit of a thing for you.
I'll keep a watchful eye.
All right. So I gave you a Benny for that, and I also gave the captain one for the smart dressed man pickup. All right, as you're wandering around, you'll notice that there are some people are cybered out, some people are just kitsune, there's bartenders and so on and so forth. Over to the side there in the corner, there's a kitsune gentleman just kind of sitting at a table. He looks very business-like. He's got papers, he's got a briefcase. For those of you that are pretty much in the know, that's Percival.
Okay. I love your art style.
He's just
Oh,
Your
my God,
tokens.
that was his name, Percival. I have to start writing stuff down. Great.
all right, so he's just sitting there having his drink.
Yeah, I think that's our potential customer, I guess.
Mhm.
This guy. I'll let you guys do the business talk. I'm here to spread the word.
Mhm.
I loosen.
Yeah, this is. I look at Mary Jane. I pat her on the head. Yeah, definitely talk to some people around the bar. They're definitely gonna listen to you.
After fake consuming 2 drinks, I loosen a screw on the side of my knee, so I start walking with a slight limp.
I wait Roach to follow me. He's like, "Hey, come on, big man."
Again, I just grunt.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm mute, so.
All
I'll
right,
plop myself in front of the man, put my shoes on the table. I'm like, "How's it going, brother? How's it going?"
He just looks at you when you put your shoes on the table, and his hand goes like to the side of your foot and slowly puts them off. And it's like, pretty good. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, we were told that you were looking for some help for a job, so that's why I'm here.
Oh, thank goodness. Finally, somebody who's willing to talk business. All right, so you with the club or you an independent contractor?
Independent. I'm not near connected to these psycho fucks around here.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say about sticking it in crazy. He's gonna take out his.
Like he might have a hand in that.
He's gonna like open up his briefcase and he's gonna pull out some parts and he's gonna put them on the table. He's gonna like pass one to you. It's like, do you know what this is?
Paint on a picture, I guess.
It's keratin. Someone is flooding the market with cheap keratin parts,
Okay.
driving down the price of our supplies. City Council's a bit curious as to where these things are coming from and how we're going to prevent them from messing up the economy, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. So let me get this straight. You got people flooding fake this crap, throws it on the table, and you're worried about it's gonna mess your money up. All right, I can understand that. Now my word is, how much is it paying?
Alrighty. It is paying you food and water.
All right, how many days worth of food and water?
Take 4. We'll let you do a full resupply.
All right, how about we do 8?
No. He just looks at you like, no.
I want to roll persuasion.
All right.
Was this a first roll?
This will be contested. Let's see what you roll. 4.
Oh man, that's charisma. I can re-roll a charisma check, right?
Yeah, charisma gives you a free reroll, but you
Yep.
won't need it. He just kind of sighs and he's like, okay, I'll tell you what. Stuff will probably go bad before then, but we'll front you a week and then we'll come back for another week afterwards. If, this is a big if, you can secure the means of production for this factory.
The means of production.
We've got to
for
seize the means of production, boys. That's a fucking communist slogan, man. I love it.
Hey, that sounds good. Do you have any info or at least direction we can look?
So, somebody at the 24/7 market, they come in from the docks. They come in with a bag full of this crap every day. Some guy named Lionel. We don't know where his factory is. We can't find him. So if you could track him down, see where he's getting his parts from, and take the factory for us, take the factory for the city council. We greatly appreciate that.
Just a quick question. Unfortunately, does it mean, like, I'm going to try to make sure it's in one piece, but I don't know how much of a piece it's going to be. Because you know how sometimes things accidentally catch on fire?
We'll give you 4 days worth of supply if you can just shut down the carotene factory. We'll give you 8 days if you get it for us and take out the competition.
That sounds fine. I need the 4 days, like, right now.
That means we have 7 total. Sorry.
No.
You can only get a max of 4.
Okay.
All right. But I will go ahead and bring you all the way up to 4. And he'll say that he owes you 2.
All right.
So when we get low, we can refill that.
Yep.
I mean, do you have like some kind of notation or some kind of paper that says if we need to resupply from what you owe us just beforehand?
He reaches into his pocket, he pulls out a pair of chips and he flips 2 of them to you. He says, when you need more food and water, turn that into the county store.
All right, good.
Yeah, tell him Percival is the one that handed it out, by the way.
All right, no problem. His hands flick around in his fingers and they disappear in his hands. No problem. You got it.
All right. And hey, part of the reason why we're paying so much is for you to keep this a secret. We don't want any of those schlubs from the temple finding out. Otherwise, they'll start weaseling their way in there.
I look over at Mary Jane, kind of chuckle. I'm like, hey, yeah, I understand that shit. Don't worry about it, man. Mum's the word. Wink, wink. You know what I mean?
Mom's for sure the word. I got a fucking clue what you're talking about.
All right, I guess we have a few drinks before we head out. What does everybody think? Looks around.
Finger's new friend was bad-mouthing your temple.
Oh, alright, okay. I wasn't listening. I was looking around and wondering if it did food.
Looking around, are these people drinking their drinks like normal people, or are they like lapping it out like cats?
Oh, they're all drinking it out like normal people.
Okay.
Lord, what do you have to ask that for?
Hmm?
Is it cat people?
No.
There's a lot of cat people in here, yeah. Like, let's take a look. Like, they've got cat eyes. Cat eyes or
Okay.
fox eyes. That's really the
Okay,
only
I
difference that you can see.
Okay, I can deal with that. I can cope with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's wearing furry butt plugs. We're good.
Don't say
As Chris
nobody.
got one in.
Chris has got one
Chris
in.
has
What are you
stood
on
up.
about?
I'm tired.
He's
Till
ready to
just
take
came
us
back.
out.
Yeah. Till. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. Sorry, that was ideal timing.
That's all good. All right, so he's going to tell you to, whenever you get it done, come back here and look for him, and he'll just be waiting at the bar dealing with paperwork.
All right, well, guys, we got a job. Basically find some weird fucks. He brings out a picture, looks around, throws it to Blaze. Hey, maybe you can figure out how the hell they make this shit. And he goes lower to you. Maybe we can make some extra food off of this if we need to. Wink, wink.
Maybe we should start by looking at this 24-hour garage. One of you guys look like you could be after acquiring some illegal kerosene.
Was it keratin? And is it controlled substance?
Keratin.
Keratin. It's a controlled substance.
Give me a common knowledge roll. Anybody?
Oh, what's that on my
I
sheet?
can do that.
Yeah, it's under
I got
skills.
that.
I'm gonna try and get it. I want to roll something. Common knowledge. Let's go.
Me too. They're trying to me.
5 and a 6. No, 9 and 5.
Oh,
Come on.
Yeah, your 6
So basically-
explodes.
Yeah, it explodes.
Oh, is that why it's over 6? Because a
THC.
6 explodes and he re-rolls, isn't it?
Yep.
Whenever you get to the highest on whichever die, it explodes, which means it aces. It goes up another one. So you got it with raises, both of you. Keratin is it grows out of your hair and your fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was the supplement you were talking about. I didn't want to be like,
And that's why I was like, and it's a controlled substance. It's weird.
Mhm.
yeah, but I thought it was petrol, like red diesel we were looking for.
No,
I
it's,
thought the same.
yeah,
I
keratin
thought it
fibers.
was like a
Hi, for fuel.
I was thinking of ketamine.
Wow. No, that would be a completely different adventure if it was.
Yeah, it
ketamine.
would be a very different adventure altogether. Might be quite
You'd never
suitable
live
for the
through
day.
that.
Different day, different drug. Yeah.
Different drug altogether for the day. Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
Sorry, I'm
So
still.
THC, you and Blaze, you know that keratin is actually found in hair and nails. It's a natural fiber that they're able to convert into these small plastic parts.
Yeah, I produce it. I'm a human. I know all about
Mhm.
this chemical that I produce in my human body. Wink,
That's
wink.
some
You don't need it.
Wink, wink. He verbally says wink, wink, because that's what Sticky Fingers has been doing. Like, wink, wink. I'm a human. Wink, wink.
Just tell everyone to trust you because of your very normal-looking genitals, so you can be trusted with your genitals.
And you definitely know they're normal looking.
My genital is the pride of human genitals.
That's right. When you plug it into the speaker, you can hear AC/DC.
No.
It fits perfect in that 3.5mm jack. It's a little loose, actually.
Alrighty. So you got some time to strategize, to talk it over. What you folks want to do?
Has another couple of drinks, loosens his left knee screw a little bit more again for that authentic wobble.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Give
plan?
me an
Say
athletics
that we,
check.
An athletics
We'll
check.
find out the guy.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
because you've been loosening that knee a lot.
Ah, yeah, you go buckle now.
Oh,
Or
is this
definitely about real
is this,
human.
is this, where's
My leg
athletics?
is not falling off.
Oh, Here we go. Oh no.
You're actually going to lose traction and
no.
fall over. I'll let you spend a Benny to reroll if you want to try it.
No, it's a convincing performance of being human drunk. I'm making I'm hamming it up here. I'm doing a great job of playing a human.
Take 6 points of damage.
Fuck off, you. So I fall over. I drank too much. It makes sense.
Yes, I have enjoyed this human alcohol.
Damn this human body. Human flaws. I seem to be
cannot handle its human liquor.
I seem to be in a state of intoxication.
All right. So, Blaze, I noticed you moving around. What were you doing in all this?
Just scoping out, anyone that I might know. I'm guessing I might know people if I'm in with the council.
I noticed you were like wandering around. Were you like flirting with some of the dancers or anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. I'm always looking for new co-stars, so I'll be like, asking them, looking for a bit of part-time work.
All right, I'll tell you what.
Contract.
If you click on a token and hold it, it'll ping it.
What a create some content with me. To.
I'm good at
the redhead.
This guy. No,
this guy here. That's Percival. That's the boss guy.
Percival just looks at you and shakes his head. He sees you walking up. He's like, "No."
Okay. I'll try the purple one.
Lower your standards a little bit, mate. Lower your standards a little bit. That's better.
All right. So she's just there and she's dancing. She's got that long flowing hair. What kind of line do you shoot her?
Just like we're venturing out into new types of porn called cuckolding, and we need someone to just be there, just stand there. You don't need to do much. Interested?
What an icebreaker!
It's like I need to stand there. You mean I just have to watch?
Yeah, just watch. Maybe pretend to be someone's wife. It's not.
Do I have to wear a beard?
You can wear a beard.
Some people pay extra for that. Some people pay extra for that.
Do I have to wear flannel? Because I don't know if I like flannel.
For Bruce spicy beard content, folks, tune into the page. I'm joking.
She's like, I'm gonna go now. I don't know if this sounds weird. She just
be
like she's.
And I just check, just like we can also do feet stuff. Like if people are into that.
All right, so she starts walking, and then you do the feet comment, and she starts walking back. Like, okay.
Yeah.
No,
just, like,
talk to me.
Yeah. Easy. You just like show your feet and maybe put it in jelly, and then you go home, and then some guy will give you a lot of money.
All right, so roll me persuasion.
Cool. I think I'm okay at persuasion.
You're pretty good at persuasion.
Okay.
4.
Not today.
Not today.
Is that good? I don't think that's good.
We're gonna do a basic roll right here. It's gonna be contested D6. 4. No, 3. All right. She's like, yeah, okay. Just come back whenever you're done, and we'll see about it. And then she's gonna dance. Yep.
I'm gonna say that just you put your feet in some like algae and like splash it around, and then people will give you money.
All right, so she's going to agree to that, but you need to come back to her later when it's time with more details. But I gave you a Benny for role playing that.
Yay! Also, I might ask her if she knows anything about the 24/7 market.
She's like,
now that we're co-stars.
She's like, oh yeah. Like, that's where you go to buy just about anything, man. It's like always open, but you got to be careful. Like, the slavers are down there.
The what? Slavers?
Yeah, they'll get you. Like, if you're not careful, they'll snatch you up.
I hate slavers.
Yeah, me too. Like, they're just bad people.
I don't know if I'm role playing.
No, you
Yeah.
do. You would hate slavers, I guess.
I apologize to everyone now. I'm going to try and make everything less sexual from now on. I feel bad for people watching at home.
What are you on about,
Martin,
Martin? That's
just
that's
open
your
that
role
golden
in
thing
the team.
straight
That's
away.
why I recruited you.
I
That's
was like,
your role.
boom.
Okay.
It's like it's your job,
That's what
man.
that's what you're here for, man.
I've got a list. I've got a list of all fetishes. I've got dwarves, tall people, frog people, small people joke.
You're just writing
Androids,
this down as
are
it
you-
goes along.
I'm waiting for
Alright.
androids. I better not be excluded from this list.
Yeah, I've got toaster.
No,
with
you
small
are
general.
one. Wait,
No, I'm a human with a magnificently tiny human penis.
wink, wink.
Yeah, you
Wink, wink.
All right, it's your job to record. Somehow you just have this magical knowledge of technology. No one can explain it.
I just wink.
Alright.
When I do an actual wink, that's me starting recording.
All right, so Roach, I gave you a Benny because you said you were just grunting because you're mute, and that plays up on one of your hindrances. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing everybody's going to go to the 24/7 market since Blaze was asking about it.
Yep.
Yeah, and
All right,
peruse
cool deal.
human consumable items for my human needs.
I was quite interested in the big red book that was on the table. I wanted to go and see what it was and read it.
Over on the right-hand side, yeah.
Yeah, just kept
Yeah.
looking at it. I was like, big red book. I
I
want
didn't see
to
that.
read it.
All righty.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you want to do it, let's do it. Ping it.
I see it now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have... All right, that's actually in the VIP section, so getting back there's a little bit hard.
Oh well.
I'm stubborn as fuck. I'm
I've-
getting in there.
I've got a very
Alright, so
important
you're just gonna
penis. I'll get you in. It's all right.
All right, so I'm going to need you guys to roll stealth for me.
Okay.
I do that for my character sheet, right?
Mm-hmm. Under skills. You just click on it and it'll roll. 5. That's good enough. All right. All of the music going. Tom's breaking up fights and checking the door, and nobody notices. In THQ, we're just gonna say since he succeeded, you're back there with him. Do either of you have the occult skill?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, I think I found my sheet.
It's
Let me have a
THC, not
Close.
THQ, by the way. Sorry.
THC. Sorry. All of these jokes about like speaker jacks are messing me up.
Yeah. Don't forget the theme of the day, the 20th of April.
I got you.
Where am I looking? Special abilities.
Under skills.
Oh, under
skills
skills.
is where you have occult.
No, I don't have a cult.
All right.
I have unskilled.
Unskilled to work. You can roll unskilled if need be.
Oh, is that a talent where you can use a skill that you don't have? You just rolled a -1. Nice.
All right.
Am I-
That is a... Well, hold on.
I do. I've got a cult.
Cool. But
Yep.
you're not there with them.
Yeah, you didn't sneak in.
Oh, are we not? All right. Okay, sorry. I just
Um,
keep forgetting character. I apologize. babe.
could
I
I
was.
just-
uh,
Take
I
the
was
book.
following the system. To be honest.
If you have thievery, you can take the book out without anybody noticing.
Oh,
I
Roach.
would really
Roach.
recommend like Mary Jane's.
Roach, don't
Mary
go-
Jane's wheelhouse is thievery and stealth.
Don't go stealing the book, Roach.
Oh.
Have a read. Don't go stealing
Mary
it.
Jane, you come in here. You come in here and read this book.
Do I have to roll for getting in?
Yeah, roll me stealth.
Is that VIP area just beyond the first door or the room that they're actually in?
It's right here.
So if I wanted to go to the computers just south of that, would
Like
that
right
be
here.
stealth? Yeah.
It would, because it's all like
Is that- ah,
you're trying to get past that door and
Right.
avoid Tom.
Was that a pass or not? I don't know.
It's a pass. You got a 5 on your wild die.
So is that the office here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll wait until people are out before I go in there.
I am. Where have I fucking gone?
I'll move you there.
You're here.
I've got into here.
So you guys.
Can I look at the book now and roll a cult?
Yep. Oh, Mary Jane. Uh-oh.
Oh no, what?
Oh my gosh. It's not the book that's necessarily the problem.
Oh.
There's something on the
Okay.
pages that has turned it yellow.
Piss.
Okay.
You probably, if your buddies are reading it, you get this sudden urge to just slap it out of their hand because this book is cursed.
Okay. Put it down. Don't touch it. It's a wretched, cursed devil item.
I wasn't reading it. I was just following Roach.
It's
back from it.
it's a cursed book. It has evil attached.
This is exactly why I had to go to the toilet, because it's the diarrhea curse, right?
I know this
Roach.
human concept of evil. It's not good.
You didn't do so well on your roll. You got an unskilled. Some of that mold, some of that yellow grime got on your fingertips. And give me a smarts check.
You got the big and yellow on your fingers.
Sorry,
It's
my
crusty
purple
yellow
black
from
is
somebody
on.
sticking the pages together, Chris, and you just touched it.
He's already covered all that crap
Yeah.
anyway.
Sorry, what is it?
Oh,
A
nice
smart.
Smarts, yeah. You got it with you both got it.
Do I need to roll that as well? Because I'm in there.
You're a machine.
Oh yeah.
You actually have the improved arcane resistance because you're an android. So this is a psychic attack. It's not going to get you.
So I don't even know that
But
it's happening,
both-
so I can't like fake being attacked by it.
Yeah, like pretty much like you see your compatriots, like their eyes get really big and they shake for a second. Roach and Mary Jane, you know, you hear this voice inside your head that you need to take the book with you. Like the book needs to go with you and spread the word. But then for a split second, you're like, that's not me thinking that. That's someone else saying it.
Get
Why
away
do-
from it now. Oh my god, it has put the devil in my mind. It's the devil is in my mind now. Get that book away.
I'll step away from the book.
Well,
I could
try my hardest
to the
get away
toilet.
from it.
And I see Groot, and I'm like, look at
If
my
I can
magnificent
move
human
from it.
penis.
What are these things?
I think it's
over
normal
here?
human behavior to just two of us go at the same time.
Right. Hey, you want a sword fight? That over there, that's computer bits and like vending machines.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. You know.
yeah, I would just get away from it. I'd be like, you guys need to get away and leave that alone.
Mhm.
The guy, this little door at the bottom.
Yep.
Boop, boop. Captain.
Captain Reefer! Go read the computers.
The devil
Ew.
is here. The devil is in here, Captain. We need
The
to
devil's
leave.
everywhere among us.
He is, but he's here. He's cursed the book. There's evil.
don't we
There's
need
evil
to
in
leave?
the
Y'all quit fucking with shit. Let's go.
Okay, we'll take a break there.
yeah.
All right, Cap, you're going to be able to get back there. Yeah, you can get in there. What do you want to do when you get inside to where the computers are?
I'll just say that I was looking for the toilet, but stumbled on this room first. And I'm just gonna glance and see kind of what's on the computer. If it's like a Miss Meow or whatever her name was, if there's any records from her, orders, or kind of anything that's inner workings of this organization.
Oh yeah, you're gonna come across like database and Excel spreadsheets and just a bunch of boring like business numbers. Then you're gonna come across like notes about the people who work there and little bits and pieces of information.
Anything about the two who were at the front desk?
Yeah, actually, Tom is the madam's right-hand man. Most of these notes are coming from him. And give me a smarts check.
Idiot.
All right, 5. Tom is fudging his reports so that the girls actually anything that would get them in trouble. He's kind of changing the wording around so that they're not going to get in trouble with the madam. Pretty much you get the idea he's trying to make the kittens, is what they're called, seem to be doing better than they actually are so that the madam isn't angry with them. He's running defense.
Interesting. All right.
Now, Dustin, if it's an alright point to do it, we're going to do our half-time break, mate, if that's okay with you.
Oh, that's great with me.
Nice.
I need to refill my tea and take a bio.
Yeah, bio break for everyone.
Yay.
So, Twitch, thanks everyone for tuning in. It's so good to be back. This is a bit of a carry-on. I'm loving it. We will be back on screen in 5 to 10. Stay tuned.
All right. How's everybody enjoying this so far?
Me,
Good.
loving it.
Good.
Sorry for carrying on
Alright,
too
well,
much.
here.
Sorry, not sorry.
Nah, it's all good. We're all just having a good time.
It's a good 420 day. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Happy
So,
420,
quick
everyone.
Nobody's been spending bennies, but I'll let you know how you do that. If you click on the Benny token, you'll be able to drag the Benny. A box will pop up. You'll be able to drag your Benny and drop it on the table, and then I'll take it if you need to spend a Benny for a reroll or anything like that. Yep. So somebody just spent one.
We didn't need it, but I was just demonstrating.
You use them the way that you would use your luck in Cthulhu, essentially.
And
Same idea.
If you right-click on it, you can take it back. Since I don't think you're
okay.
spending it.
Remove card or take card, is it?
Yeah. Take card.
Take card, okay.
And then it comes right back to you.
Coolio.
Okay. All right, so that's how you do it. Okay, so you spend some time at the club. I'm guessing you're all going to the 24/7 market, right?
Yeah, so we can keep
It's
going
like the
on.
most logical place, yeah.
Everybody in the club got
As well as
tipsy.
spreading the word, I also need to make some stuff to survive, so let's get
Okay.
this job done.
All right, so you have some options if you wanted. You could either go to the 24/7 market. You could check out the docks. You have an Acolyte, so you could go to the temple and talk to them if you wanted. But those are just some of your options. So,
I don't think the temple would be much use. And the cloak that I have on is invisibility just now. Is that right? Yeah. So for what we're doing, I know that they're doing sneaky, illegal things, and I'm going to have to be in amongst these people. So yeah, I don't think I want to take that to the temple. And I'm quite happy with the skill I've got just now, or the spell I've got.
alrighty. Okay.
But yeah, no, I vote for the garage, guys. The market, 24-hour market, or whatever it is.
I'm down with that.
You keep thinking 24-hour
Cool,
garage
yeah.
because it's 420 and you've got munchies on the brain. That's why you keep thinking 24-hour garage.
Alrighty. So you get to the market, people are coming in. You're milling them around, you're waiting. It takes a pretty long time, so we're going to drop you down to 3 supply points from where you've had to be waiting.
Okay.
Eventually, you do spot someone with a big sack walking around trying to hawk his wares. This
I
is
Hello. I know I'm doing in a bit.
right.
Finally stuck.
This is your Lionel guy, the one that you were told to look for. He gets into a few arguments. He's pretty aggressive, but he hasn't noticed any of you yet. Now, you got a couple of different ways you could approach this. However you wanted to do it, just let me know if you're following him or if you're just going to just try and brute force it. However you want to do it.
Can I
Captain?
engage or put on or thingy my cloak of invisibility and walk up to close by and near him and see what he's saying and doing when he's speaking to people?
Yes. Go ahead and roll your stealth to activate it.
Oh wait, I've just took my fucking glasses off. I need them back
Our
on
map's
again.
black, by the way. I don't know if we're supposed to see anything, but we don't.
Yeah, I'm only got two.
You don't see anything. The map is black.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Alrighty. That is applied down a color map. Turn that off. You are supposed to see it.
Oh, okay.
So fog of war
Glad
is
I said
off.
then.
Dynamic lighting. Do it.
I'm glad I did say then.
Yeah. Do you see it now?
No.
No.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Technical shot.
Would not be a stream without technical difficulties, man. Would not be an online
No.
ttrpg without technical difficulties, and it would not be a stream without technical difficulties.
Oh,
I am stoned
Yeah,
to the
no,
bone.
it
I
is.
can't even talk, man.
There
Happy
it is.
420, everyone. Here we go. There's the docks. Nice map.
All right. So let's see. That is the 24/7 market that you're at, right?
Yep.
You see it?
It's like a whole
Yeah.
bunch of tents and stuff.
Yep. And there's a little bit of water in the middle. It's where the ships have been sort of melded together. All right. And then this, of course, is Lionel. You see him, you kind of notice him. He's standing out. He's a big, burly guy with a sack full of stuff. He's arguing with some of the people that are working there. They're haggling over prices. He's getting really aggressive. Mary Jane, you said you wanted to try and sneak up on him?
well, no, not sneak up on him. Just be invisible enough to be close by to him to see what he is saying or doing when he's meeting and speaking to people.
All right.
Like I just want to kind of follow him to see what he's but without being seen, so that I can be
You-
sure what he's doing.
You got a 6, which means you are invisible. You are able to pull your hood on. He is going to have a -4 to notice you.
Okay.
All right. So he's walking around. He's arguing.
No.
Oh yeah, he's failing miserably. He got a 1 with the modifier. All right, so give me a notice check.
Okay. Right. Hold on. Or maybe hitting athletics by accident. Oh no, I didn't. It's okay. Oh, they're bad. Can I use? Is it important? Will he see me for this, or will I miss out on seeing?
You can roll a Benny if you'd like. This will tell you
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. How do I do that?
The little skull on the
Alright,
right hand
so-
side, drag him over.
Click on
On my
Where-
character sheet.
No.
where your name
Oh, I
is.
see. No. Yeah. Drag it over to chat. I put it on top of that.
No,
no.
just
Hold on.
drag it to the map.
Where your name is at the bottom. At the
Yeah.
bottom. You see that 5 with the token? If you click on it, it
Oh,
brings
that
up a little
there.
box.
Ah.
Mhm.
Right. When the box comes up, drag one of them onto the table.
Not this one over here. Got you.
Mhm.
Alrighty. And then that. Now you can re-roll. I'll take that card. First Benny of the night.
And I
And-
just re-roll the same thing.
Yeah, re-roll your notice.
come on. Oh, for fuck's
Oh.
sake! Oh my god.
Roll
You
the
don't
one.
notice it, but he doesn't notice you.
Okay, I don't get anything worthwhile then. But he's not
No.
seen me.
He's not seen you.
I'm gonna walk up to the guy and just kind of say hello.
All right. He looks at you real mean, and he just bumps into you as he walks past. Like, it's really rude.
I want to use my thievery to take anything of note off of him.
Oof.
Okay.
You're gonna
Go
get
ahead
a
and
fight
roll
here,
thievery.
sticky fingers.
But with being a thief, I get a bonus with thievery, I believe, right?
That's right. You get a +2. So that 5
So
is
that'll
really
be
a
a
7.
Okay,
Let's
yes.
see if he notices you stealing from him.
Oh,
He does not.
oh.
Sticky, when he bumps into you, he really shoulders in and you're able to sort of avoid it. In the process, you actually grab a pair of boat keys.
Nice, for the dogs after this, boys. Out of character, sorry.
All good. So that means however he was getting home, he's not getting home that way.
Well, it looks like I got my hands on a new boat. And we have a
Roach
captain that can
and-
pilot it.
Roach, seeing that Sticky Fingers got bumped into by the guy, he pushes him.
Alright,
He's
so-
he's very annoyed because he's loyal to his friends, so he doesn't like his friends being pushed around like that. He grunts and just pushes him back.
This wasn't supposed to be a
Roach,
combat encounter, but Chris is not having none of it. Let's go.
We are going to go ahead and give Roach a Benny for playing his hindrance.
We're gonna give Roach the rest of the joint and he can chill the fuck out soon.
All right. And because of that, Roach, you're getting into combat.
Oh. Oh no, I dropped my actual Roach.
Is anybody else joining in on the fight?
Yeah, and
Captain,
No,
oh,
no,
Captain.
I'm good.
in
No.
the display of human manhood, in a display of human manhood, I pull my trousers down and display my magnificent tiny penis to him.
Yeah.
No, not really. I'm gonna just stand and watch for now. I'm not getting involved. Like one of
Alright,
like one of
I'm gonna
Blaze's
go
new
ahead.
recruits. I'm just gonna stand and watch.
Where
I'm gonna
is
be
Right
like,
here.
I'm gonna be
Where
like
is
these
the-
fucking humans with their
right
massive
in front of him.
penises at the docks.
All right. Cap, Roach, THQ, Blaze, Captain, Mary Jane. We're gonna add you. We're just gonna add everybody to combat. All right. Did I miss anybody?
Captain, please, sticky fingers, TC,
That's
me,
everyone
and
now.
Roach.
Yeah,
All right.
that's.
So we're gonna deal cards.
No,
to turn
there's
order.
one missing. I only see 5, unless someone's not got a.
I'm not in the fight.
Oh, you're not in the fight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Alright.
Why
the
does mine
Joker's
say-
a good
mine-
effect.
Yeah.
Mine says blowjob. It's come up as BJ.
I know.
Okay.
As a black joke.
Uh,
As a black Joker.
okay.
Yeah. Everybody
not-
gets a
okay.
Benny.
Hey.
And Roach, you're gonna get an ace. So that means you're actually going next.
Does it still give you a +2 to attacks and
Yes.
damage too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blaze. Because you got the Joker, I'm gonna deal everybody a
Yeah.
Benny.
Okay, cool.
And
Nice.
you get a +2 to your attack, to your trait roll, and your damage because of the Joker. They're really good to have.
Oh, cool.
Call the one on the
And they're
table.
really good to have, so it's a win-win.
And I don't get one, so I'm just going to drop that back on the table.
Speak to
Okay.
Lucy.
All right. Blaze, what would you like to do?
I'm pretty sure I have a gun or something. I checked. I have a bayonet fixed to a revolver.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking
Also-
a bayonet fixed to a revolver.
That's what
Yeah.
it says. Bayonet fixed to a
That's
revolver.
a bad weapon, man.
Uh,
That must be a
but I'm
moderate
quite-
weapon.
I think I'm quite far away, though, aren't I? So I guess I'm best using my. Are we trying to kill him, or are we just trying to wound him? We didn't really have a conversation about what we're gonna do.
No.
Or,
Roach push
Jesus,
him.
this is escalated.
Yeah, it did escalate very quickly.
Boys,
Okay,
boys.
Sticky's just robbed
yeah, I
him.
don't know.
Roach's now about to kill him. I'm just standing there. I'm not getting involved. I
Yeah.
don't think. For now.
I guess can I like run over and intimidate him?
Yeah,
bit
you can give it a shot.
instead? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll run over and.
So- Running will apply a -2, but your black joker will
Okay.
cancel that out. So just give me a flat roll.
Okay, so that's for. Hold on. And I guess is that persuasion? Oh no, I have intimidation. Cool.
Yeah, it's under your
I'll-
skills.
Yeah, I don't think I've got time to persuade him, so I'm just going to scream at him and see how that goes.
Scream at him.
All right, 2.
I'm guessing not that well.
Not really. Let's see, spirit.
What do you see, Lionel?
He just looks at you like you're crazy. Like, who are you? And no, I don't want to buy anything.
Fair enough.
All right. Roach, in Savage Worlds, there's something called a gang up bonus, which means when you have an adjacent player that has attacked or done something in melee, you get a +1. So Blaze running up like that, running right next to him, is going to give you a +1 if you wanted to fight him.
I'm gonna punch this motherfucker in the head.
So go ahead and add a +1 to that, to your fighting roll.
So just roll fighting and then just +1 whatever it is, yeah.
Yep. So 3, that would be a 4. He has a parry of 5. Would you like to spend a Benny to try and beat or match his parry?
Do it.
I'm just checking to see that I can do something before I spend the penny. I don't think I can. No. Yeah, let's. Yeah, let's just spend the penny and do it again. Let's go. So get my bennies. Give me bennies.
Give me those bananas.
And then just hit it again, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a roach up here on me.
6, that'll hit. Go ahead, and if you go down to weapons, you have the hard points. That's your fist. You can just roll it from there.
Weapon. Hard point. Hit. Oh.
He does
Yeah,
a
just
lot
put
of damage. Yep. 8.
Oh, nice.
That's 2
Yeah.
wounds.
Well, here's the thing. He has a
Yeah.
toughness of 7, so he is
Ooh.
shaken.
Oh. Hey, shaken's still pretty good.
Shaken's still pretty good. Normally, for most people, 2 shakes is a wound.
More than 2 shakes and you're playing with it.
Right. All right, so I put the shaken token on him, just so we know.
Keep an eye on them.
All right, so it is his go. Let's see if he can unshake.
Oh,
Double ones. You gotta love that.
love to see it.
He does not unshake, and he cannot spend a Benny because it's a critical failure. You rocked his boat, Roach.
Hulk smash.
Yeah,
Nice.
you just, like, shouldn't have picked a fight. All right, Captain.
Does
Go
what
ahead.
he just did, is that like he's rearing up and ready to fight, or is he just like trying to regain his composure?
He's raring to fight, like, but he bit off more than he could chew, because he pretty much just bumped into Sticky, and then when Roach shoved him, he bowed up like he was gonna try and throw hands on him, and Roach just rocked his world. So you got two allied that are in melee range, so if you wanted to fight him, you'd get a +2 from your gang up bonus.
Oh, did the gang up stack for each person round? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, they do. And Reefer was right next to him, but Reefer hadn't gone yet. So with these two guys actually engaging and attacking, they're giving the +2 now.
Got it.
Okay. Then I
And-
will strike.
All right. So that would be your fighting.
I
4.
love that we did not need to do this at all, and I have initiated all of this.
It's a code of honor. If somebody in our crew got pushed, the guy
He
needs
has
to
a-
apologize.
I'm going to deal with this in a minute.
He has
anyway.
it's a parry of 5, so you're gonna miss him. He's bobbing and weaving. He's ducked under it.
I thought he
He's
had a
got
gang up on it.
Benny and the Jets.
Oh wait, you're right. You can take that
Yeah.
Benny back because yeah. Go
Oh.
ahead, Captain. Take that Benny back. Right click on it and choose take card. All right. So if that's the case, what weapon are you using? And
My
for gang,
cutlass.
roll me damage on your cutlass.
Oi, oi.
Oh,
6,
Oi, oi.
11. Oh man, this is all right. So he has a toughness of 7, so that's 2 wounds.
and the bonus. So is that? So that's 11 on one side and bonus damage on 7. How's that work?
Oh yeah. Well, hold on. The bonus damage is for if you get a raise.
Oh, okay.
So like, let's see. The fighting was 4, so it was only 6, 7. For the parry of 5, you need 9 to
just
get the
running
bonus
through.
damage. Yeah, but 2 wounds is nothing to balk at. All right, so pretty much, you got screamed at by a dwarf, punched by a seashell, and now a bearded man is cutting you up.
He's not having a good day. He's gonna have a
Yes.
hell of a wake up call later on if he survives.
No
Yeah.
fucking reason.
And I'm just telling him as I'm cutting him down. You need to say sorry.
You bloody blew dry it.
Alrighty. So next in line, THQ. You just see like, you know how like this was a stealth mission and you were observing things, and your crew decided to do the most human
that's
thing
all
possible.
changed. That's all changed. So THC is going to. Now I'm reading my character sheet. It's okay. I'll read my character sheet, and it says I've got MacGyver can create one-off devices, and Slapdash can create temporary weapons and armor. Now I don't know how quick either of them are going to be, but I want to do something that's kind of could be either of us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see this as kind of like a net mesh on this. I'm going to rip a piece off and make an improvised net to throw over the guy. How quick can I do that on this round?
Yes, you are
Okay.
smart enough and quick enough to do that.
And human enough.
Roll me repair.
Repair. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that sucks.
4 is a success.
That's it. Okay.
Now, yeah. Now roll me athletics, and if you fail, you're gonna catch one of your compadres instead of him. You get him. All right. So what we're gonna say is that you've netted him up, and he is going to need to roll strength on his turn in order to break free. But everybody that's wailing on him right now is going to get the chance to just wail on him. Like he's at a -2 because he's distracted.
I yelled the roast, not that bad now.
Come on, for fuck's sake.
You don't
Do
need to
what?
kill him. We want to get information from him. That was the point in catching him in a net, so we don't have
Yeah.
to kill him, guys.
Yeah, I think
Just
Roach
saying.
knock his ass out.
All right, Roach. So, if you want to hit him, let's see, you get +2 from your gang up bonus and +2 from him being in the net. So you get a total of +4 to hit him if you hit him fighting.
Yeah, let's fight it. What I got?
All right. +4 is a 9, so that's enough to hit him. So roll your hard points, and you'll take the bonus damage.
8 + 1.
You can spend a Benny to reroll damage if you'd like.
Ah, sure. Why not? Let's go. Get that Benny. And
You take the higher, so you would take the 9
Yeah.
if you wanted.
I'll take the 9.
All right. So, and his toughness is 7, so that's enough. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's enough to wound him again. So that'll put him at 3 instead of 2.
Negative or
Mm-hmm. Mary Jane,
3
you're
wounds.
invisible,
So
so you
how
could
many?
get +4 on him automatically because you'd have something called the
No.
drop.
no,
Yeah.
no. Mary Jane is not going to go in and attack the man just because he's bumped into these absolute reprobate of people. Like some people, you just can't reach. And unfortunately, I have to work with these people. I'm not getting involved. I'm going to stay hidden, keep out of it.
All right. So we'll.
Being a loyal member of the crew remembers this.
I'm a loyal member to my temple.
We'll spend Benny for sticking with the plan. All right. Okay. So we'll do cards to turn order again.
tradition for Mary Jane to get a Benny there for playing her character by not getting involved.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It is.
I've never used it. I've got
Appreciate
8, by the way. I've got to
You've
blast
got a
them.
I know. I
lot.
tried using them. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start using them.
Speaking of which, you have the queen. You're at the top of the turn order. If you wanted, you could try rolling notice again.
Yeah. Ooh.
9. All right, you're going to hit it with a raise. So here's the thing. When the others are beating up on him and their punches are connecting, you see a slight shimmer along his jawline and sort of like the sheen coming off of his skin.
Okay.
You realize he's wearing a disguise. This is not what he actually looks like.
Okay.
He's a catfish. I knew he wasn't that good looking.
He's one of us, maybe he's
So,
one of
like-
mine.
Like a rubber mask, or or like an AI android style, right?
It's digital. Like you remember that do you remember the Captain America Civil War movie?
Possibly, yeah.
You know, like the digital mask that they have that's just like it's like a thin layer that they pull off. He's wearing
Okay.
something like that.
Okay, yeah. Right. Who am I closest to? Besides him.
We're all over
Okay,
here, so
I'm
me.
just gonna pay attention to that. I'm still not gonna do anything. I'm just watching. But I don't think I mean to be that far away from you guys, but I think I've just not been. I'll still be just like hiding anyway. Watching.
Righty.
What's this for?
Blaze is gonna offer you a job soon, or just
Yeah,
watching.
for just watching.
Yeah, it's like I've got that
Please
on the
doesn't-
list.
please-
Yeah.
Please can't fucking see where I am. I'm invisible, you dickhead.
That's some guy's fantasy for their wife to drink an invisibility potion and watch them with another man or woman. We know what people are into.
You do.
There's another C category.
Alrighty. So speaking of Blade, you're actually next in line.
Okay, so everyone's basically beat him up, and I'm pretty sure
He's covered with a net as
Robot
well.
kind of like trapped. Yeah, you've like trapped him, right? So
Yeah.
he's kind of contained.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking.
A fourth wound will put him under, and then you'll just be able to do whatever you want with him. I should not use that language in reference to Blade.
Yeah. You're good. We're filthy, but we're all about consent. You're alright.
No, he might be ugly now. I've got like. You know,
Oh yeah, mine needs to
He might-
get that mask off him first. Oh sorry, please.
He'll stop fighting you if you knock him out. Like, you'll be able to interrogate him.
Okay, so is it worth me trying to knock him out and then we can interrogate him? I guess.
Yeah, knock him out and then we just can tie him up and get this mask off him. I can tell you about it. I'll wait till he's secured and then I'll come out.
We want to find out if what he knows about this keratin. Okay, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Right, I think I've got something more normal I can hit. I've got a wrench, so I guess I could just hit him with the wrench and see. I've got something that says slapdash revolver. Does that mean I hit him like with the end of the revolver just to like
a pistol whip?
Hurt him?
Yeah, you can pistol whip him.
Okay. I will figure out if I can press that. I'm not sure how to do it, but let's see if it does anything.
Roll me fighting first.
Whoa,
Okay.
Whoa. He's rolled the 18 out of 2d6. Something's exploded.
Yep.
Okay. Is that for the damage? I don't know how to roll for the actual.
If you click on skills, if you click on fighting, and if you succeed, I'll let you keep that 18.
Okay, let me check. Skills. That was on weapons. Skills.
Top left.
Top left.
Yeah.
Top.
I can't find it. Second from top on the left, I think.
Oh, fighting. Do I click the fighting button? Okay.
Yay.
4's not enough. Do you want? Well, actually, no. With your gang up bonus, it is. So yeah, and I'll let you keep. I'll let you keep the 18. You guys will successfully have knocked him out.
Hey.
Nice. I see his face. Is he actually? I'm guessing he's ugly because you wouldn't have, you know.
Is he an android?
Well, hold on a second.
Does he have an average size human penis like my robot friend? Because I think he's interested.
We're going to remove turn order, and Mary Jane, you were the one to notice this, so I'll let you walk up and tell them what you found.
Mary Jane's just nipped away. You just went AFK.
Detention.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
All right. So
once he's secured, I would have took my invisibility.
Okay. So they're talking all about what's there. If you wanted to tell them what you notice,
yeah, I would tell them. I'd be like, he has a mask. He has a shield on, some sort of disguise.
He's not a human. Imposter. Kill the imposter. Lynch him.
So is it androids that they hate? The people, is it androids is the thing that they hate, but they don't mind robots?
Oh, they keep drones as like tools.
Yeah, they don't want like aware ones that are like they want like.
Okay.
He needs like a factory reset.
I was pretending I was robot at first because I thought that was gonna keep me alive, but then I was just gonna get repurposed for scrap that way. So I'm now having to go back and repatch his skin back on, and I'm kidding on, I'm human now.
Because I'm thinking our little robot friend could use this little device, right, for some playfulness.
It might be handy, actually. If that's the thing that makes you look like you've got a human face, that could be absolutely handy for me. That mask.
You should be straight in there trying to rip it off.
Alright, so you take the mask off.
Yeah. Oh.
And that's what you find underneath.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah. He's not doing porn with me. No, not into that.
Well,
that's the wrong type. That's not.
That's illegal. Yeah.
Now I recognise this guy. Is this guy like on the front cover of the Savageworlds rulebook or something? Because I'm sure I recognise him.
He's on the cover
it was like a pumped up version of the scary thing of Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever.
Looks like a really pumped up
Aussie
kobold, kinda. Looks like a
Yeah.
+5 kobold.
More maybe of a knoll.
Yeah.
This is a member of the Fury, and the Fury are beastmen style pirates. They raid villages and they capture people. And in order to be a member of the Fury, you have to go through genetic treatments to become part of their race. Not every Fury is a member of the Fury, but the Fury goes spreading around the seed of the Fury.
So it's not natural. They're not born like this. This is a mutation. That's
It's genetically modified.
a genetic modification. Wow.
So yeah, they do this to themselves, but then their descendants become Fury. So there are Fury that are just the children of the pirates.
There's second generation ones that were born that way.
Yeah, and then this would be a first generation that willfully chose to do this to himself.
Okay.
Can I search the body, see if there's anything else on them besides the keys I took?
Yeah, actually.
You said that they take people?
Yeah, they're slavers.
And we would know that?
You would know that.
I'm gonna open the bag.
I'm gonna take his mask.
Okay.
Try the mask on. See what it does for me.
So, THC.
Yeah.
Finally got it right. Okay. This is what's called a face mask, a facsimile algorithm. It's a digital mask.
Nice.
It makes you look human. And what's more is it's coded to only look like one person. So now you look like if you put it on, you would look like he looked when he first showed up.
Massive sack and all. Massive sack and all.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so now I look like that guy, but only in face, or it changes my whole body's appearance?
It will change your face, and then your skin tone will match. So you won't look like you're wearing a fursuit or a mechanical suit, but it doesn't change your size or shape.
That makes me look human. No, I'm wearing it.
It makes you look human.
Yeah, I can shave my head and get tattoos to look different from him. That's not a problem. If this is better than patching bits of found skin from the garbage on that I've been doing so far and stitching them on myself, yes, very much be using that.
What would you need it for?
As
good as you are.
I don't need it. Yeah, I'm a human. I don't need it. It's for research purposes. I'm a mechanic.
I suppose it's the safest way to keep a hold of something.
I'm gonna give you the hidden token, so you'll be hidden, but you're hidden by disguising yourself.
Oh, okay, nice.
All right.
All right. Well, I rolled a 3 and a 2. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. What are you trying to notice?
I'm just trying to see if the guy had anything else on him. Maybe some, like, he has some paperwork or like anything else of interest on him.
Yeah. Okay. What you get is, I'm going to give you a Benny for thinking of that, because you're going to find like the dock papers for where they are docked. And let's see, that's Sticky, right?
Yep.
All right, Sticky. I'm sending you a Benny for thinking of that. So you're going to get the docking papers. So you're going to know where the boat is down at the docks, and you're going to have, all the paperwork in line. Just go on that boat if you want to.
Oh.
Well, I found a few things. I look around and say, I found some dock papers about this. I kicked some bitch in the face. This ugly motherfucker had got a free boat. I claim it's mine. I look at El Capitan. You can pile the damn thing. And we can find where the son of the bitch is at and do what we gotta do.
He also had on him a cutlass and a makeshift pistol.
I'm gonna take the cutlass and pistol. I guess I give it to I don't know, whoever. I don't like guns.
Okay.
I've already got one, so I guess someone else. Do you have to have weapon proficiency in pistols and stuff?
Shooting.
You just need shooting.
Okay.
Yeah, but
think
you can
that's-
roll anything unskilled in Savage Worlds. It's just a D4 -2.
Yeah, I don't know shooting. There's no point in me taking a gun.
I've
Well,
got shooting, but I've already have a gun.
Wait,
Yeah.
why you don't need to, well, wait, are they like bad guys?
Well, no, it's a business versus business thing. No one's a bad guy here. It's a business competition thing. We're
No,
just
these slavers people, I mean.
well, these slavers, yeah, these are bad guys. But the goal is to
So
just seize the
I
means
would
of
say
production
they
of this
killed
drug. And
Oh, yeah, I
we
suppose,
don't,
yeah,
and we
so
don't know
they
if we don't know if
actually-
those people are bad people. They're just competition for the person that's
I'm
employed
getting
us.
sidetracked.
I think we should do the whole, like, an eye for eye thing, and I think we should sell him into sexual slavery and
Oh.
see how he likes it.
Well,
No.
hey, there might be a bounty on one of these bitches. You might get some food for it.
What?
But also
What
you'll
was in the bag?
spread him.
Or was it just what Sticky had found?
In the bag was all the keratin fiber parts. He'll come in of a morning and he'll try and sell all of these parts. And the reason why you've been hired is to figure out where they're coming from. But you've got his bag full of like parts.
In the papers that Sticky found, does it say anything about where it comes from?
Hold up.
Who's the supplier?
Mhm.
Hold,
Hold
Just-
up.
It's just for the boat.
hold up.
So,
Well, you have the disguise to look like him too. So.
yeah. Yes, your disguise is this guy.
Uh-huh.
So you can just hang around looking fucking like him with the stuff and see who comes to you to buy it, and then you can find other sources of where it's getting made.
Good thinking, Batman.
Who was
We
on
can-
it as well.
We can always check the boat out later if you want to, or we can do it now.
I mean, you could always just.
And also, he's not dead as well, is he? Like, we knocked
No,
him out, so we
no.
can talk to him.
We just knocked him out,
Yeah, we
chained
can
him
always
up,
interrogate him when he wakes up, but we have the opportunity to pretend
Yeah,
to
I-
be him and just meet his buyers. And his
Yeah,
and whoever
like-
sells to him wholesale as well. We can meet his buyers, his seller. We can find out everything just by pretending to be him, and I can do that
If
easily.
he's one of these, surely there's somewhere that we would take these if he's one of these fucking slaver people. There would be somewhere like they would get handed in, or like a place they would just get tossed, or like.
Is the slave
Is it
trade
not?
illegal? Or is it illegal what they're doing, or is it legal? Like, could we take him to the...
It's legal.
it's legal.
Yeah, they have a
Oh, it is
debt-based
legal.
economy.
Yeah, so we
okay.
can't just
So
take him to
if-
the authorities.
Oh no, actually you can, because it's illegal for Furies to be on Refuge.
Oh,
The reason why he's wearing a mask is the Fury.
Because it's one of those fucking things. That's what I was meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we can take him to authorities.
Yeah, well, why don't we just take him there and then we're rid of them, and you can hang around looking like this other guy.
Wear the
Alright.
mask, speak to his buyers, speak to his sellers, and then we've got all the information we need.
All right. So
Nobody knew who I was until I wore the mask. Sorry.
all right. So quick question: are you turning him into the police?
Don't
Are
tell
we?
don't tell the
That would
police
be the right thing
don't
to do.
tell the police about his involvement in the keratin trade. Just
No,
take
not
him in
at all. We
just take him
have
in
them
for being a
because he's
fury,
one
yeah.
of these things.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That way
Because we
that way
found
what
one
we're
of
doing
these
here
that
won't go
we
disturbed
found
by them.
All right.
Sorry, Max.
So if this is a big one, if you take him to the guards, I'm going to give you all a Benny for this. They're literally just going to put a foot on his back and shoot him in the back of the head.
Well, if that's what they do, if that's what they do with that's what the authorities do with them, that's it. Not my business.
I don't care.
Okay,
I mean, I
it's
really
not the
care
law.
because of my human emotions. I really care because of my human emotions. Honestly, I really do.
I'll say a prayer for him.
I don't care. I lift him
They're-
up by the ankle, take him to the authorities, and throw him at their feet, and watch as he's slaughtered in the middle of the street
Yeah.
for
They're-
being a
they're
dirty fury.
Yeah. And so here's something you would know. They'll do that to any Fury, like the first generation or the second generation.
Like I say, my job's not the law; it's religion.
Right. All right.
So
So
I think we tie him up, put him on Hubbly Bubbly, and ship him off somewhere.
It's already tied up,
Cap,
pretty much. We just have to. Sorry.
So you just want to leave him tied up, or you want to turn him in?
No, like put him on the jet ski and shoot him off
You
somewhere.
want to send him on a boat to nowhere?
I don't want him to die.
He was
I
going to
wanna
die
give
if
him
you
to
sent
the
him on a
cop.
boat to nowhere tied
Yeah.
up.
It's a code of honor. You can't kill a prisoner,
Aye.
and he's technically our prisoner.
So you're going to tie him up
we
and put him on a
turn him
jet
over.
ski and send him off to the out into the water like that's not killing
At
him.
least
Okay.
he stands a fighting chance.
He does not stand a fighting chance.
That is some code of
I
honor you
am
get you
stubborn.
humans have. I don't know if I want to be one of
I
you.
am stubborn. I am sticking to what I want to do, and I am taking him to the authorities. They are shooting him in the head, and I don't care what anyone else in the crew wants. That
No,
is
I
it.
agree
I
with
am
Rogue.
picking that up because
Bitch,
it says that my loyalty is a minor, and my stubbornness is more than that. So I am more stubborn. And now that I know that they're going to do that, he's getting shot in the face because that's a warrior's death, and that's what a gladiator would want.
All right.
Yeah, I
that's a
don't
good
care
one.
now because now he's unattractive. I also don't care. So
I love the role play here. This is excellent, guys. Like the whole code of honor. It's like you don't kill prisoners versus no. Let's give him an
Don't kill prisoners, but
honourable
she
death.
ties him up and puts him on a tiny little jet ski and sends him out into the water like that's not killing him. Yeah, that's some code of honor.
The jet ski's just gonna like do a roll and just drop him in the ocean.
Yeah, he's got a lifespan of about 30 seconds when you do that.
Gonna end up on the Robinson Crusoe Island.
I don't mind what
Okay,
you
so
do with him.
I ran an adventure with the pre-gens, and we had a player that literally killed the big bad by riding the jet ski and jumping it into their base, landing on them.
That's a good idea. I'll
It
remember
was-
that when we meet the big bad.
You've killed something from the inside out before, haven't you? Or tried to?
I don't have any athletics, so I can't try that.
Alrighty. So I'm going to say with all the stuff that you've been doing, it's going to drop you down from 3 to
go
2
down and
points.
supply, please. Now,
Mhm.
question. This is the docks. If we had someone who was a bit sneaky, like the Kitsune is, Mr. Sticky Fingers, could we steal some supplies?
Well, you're not on the docks. You're at the market. You
Oh,
can
we're at
go
the
to
market.
docks if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like.
Sorry, it's just the water's throwing me off. We're not at the docks. We're at the market. Market. There's plenty of goods at a market.
That's where we're heading after this.
Yeah.
It's docks, but you were going to
Yeah.
hang around and find some of these guys.
Well,
Find some
So-
information.
thinking
All right,
maybe.
I'm going to say that you go along all day, and he was going and selling to people, but nobody's really going to come up to you to buy.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So with the stuff that he had, like, have we had a chance to look to see what it was? Like,
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
just little widgets, odds and ends, bims and bobs. Just
so it's not the creatine.
it
No, there was
is.
a bag of that as well.
It's keratin, yeah. It's a bag
Oh.
full of keratin parts, like little gears, and it's like plastic junk, but it's just made out of keratin.
If we were to look at it closely, would there be a stamp on it, like made in China?
A maker's mark.
It would be a maker. Like, give me research.
Don't know whether or not I'm the first person to do this, but let's have a look.
Look for the makers, man.
It would be under skills if anybody has research.
Ooh, a mechanic. Let's see if the mechanic's got research. No, he doesn't.
Okay,
I don't have
I've looked
research.
at it. I've got something called notice. What does notice mean? I tried to click it and figure out what it does. Is it a
That's
thing?
what I used to get hidden. What are we looking for
Like
again?
spot, I like spot hidden. Martin,
Research.
Cool. Have you got any research?
No.
You might have research. The alderman, no.
I could just try on skill.
Oh, you've got that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do anything.
it.
Try anything. Eh?
Can I support him in it? Like, help him out with it?
I've got loads of bennies. Can I give him one?
No, you can't give him a Benny yet.
Okay.
You could roll
Yeah.
unskilled too.
Can
Yep.
anyone roll
Let's
unskilled?
see.
Everyone.
Okay, well I've got the bennies to burn. Maybe I should try then. So it's just the same roll but with a -2.
Yep.
So
It's there's an unskilled button
there's a button for it.
in your character sheet. Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
But you can't support unless you have the skill.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You don't make it. So far, you haven't made it yet.
Anyone else?
I don't have it.
Can I persuade a passerby to help us and just hope that they're competent?
What even about, like, would common knowledge let me know whether or not these are from the fake place versus the, like, these are fake?
Common knowledge would let you know who would have the skills to tell you the information you're looking for.
Okay,
Common
let's go down.
knowledge is-
Could we go
Alright.
down that route then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't tell you shit.
It's good to
Yeah,
be isolated.
All right. No, pretty much. You really don't know that much about it. This is just can't even find the numbers on it really.
Anyone?
Has the guy woken up yet? I'm gonna try and just be like, hey buddy, like, how's it going? And
Well,
see if he'll tell
If
me
you
some
took him
information.
to the guards, he's splattered all over the deck right now.
Yeah, he's got a bullet in him.
I wanted to talk to him before we killed him.
Can I
but
go up to
he's
who
been
he was
killed.
arguing with when we first approached?
Yeah. Yep.
And I'll use persuasion and just try and calmly talk to this individual after they probably saw us beat this man down in the middle of the market.
I'm gonna put my fist in Chris's character so he can't try and get in another fight.
All right.
I wouldn't put your fist in me for too long because I'm contagious.
He's gonna do.
I like him dirty, so bring it on.
All right. So, Cap, with a 4, the person's just gonna start talking to you. It's like, yeah, Lionel, and that guy's really rude. Don't
We
know
saw.
what. Yeah, he just comes in every day and tries to get us to buy his little widgets and bobs. I mean, they're cheap and all. If I need them, I'll throw down some scrap for it. But honestly, most of the time it's not worth it putting up with the guy.
Right. Do you know who he commonly deals with or who buys in bulk?
No, nobody really buys in bulk. He just comes around and just sells it to everybody. He's like a reverse hobo.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They don't know anything.
Yeah, they're actually grateful that you took the guy off their hands because he's very rude.
Can't believe anybody would just shoulder bump somebody and not say sorry.
He's clearly a dickhead, so
Yeah, this wearing a mask make me looks like him is getting less and less of a good idea.
yeah.
As I learn that no one liked
Well,
this guy, I might take the mask off.
Well, I would suggest
Yeah, but
we
if he
go and
goes
check
to
out
the
the
next
boat.
place, they don't know.
To the docks.
Let's head
Alrighty.
to the docks. I got paperwork and I have boat keys. I want to check out my new ship.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. So,
That was an impressive scene change. That was faster than lightning.
Yeah, good, like.
okay, so
Oh,
down at
please
the
don't let it be
docks.
the raft.
What's this one down here? That's where it's docked at.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's a big
Hey,
boat
Cat,
too.
look, we got a new fancy boat.
What's its name?
What's it say the boat's called?
Hair of the dog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna rename it.
Oops, sorry.
What are you renaming
Nice.
it, Sticky?
I'm gonna, it's be called Finders Keepers.
righty.
I love that.
Okay, so THC, did you take the mask off, or are you still wearing it?
Nah, I took it off because I heard how much everybody hated this guy, so that plan's in the bin. I'm keeping hold of the mask. It's not literally in the bin, but the plan's in the bin.
All right.
You could wear it on the boat in case he's got like, you know, crew or people on it. Like you could go in first.
Well, aye, actually, in case we get
Possibly.
spotted by... Yeah, so I'll put the mask back on for now. Good thinking, Blaze. I will put the mask back on for now and take the keys from Sticky, and I'll approach the boat confidently and open it up and... Come on in, guys. Like they're my friends that I'm inviting into the boat. So if anybody sees, they see me with the mask on and I look like the boat's actual owner.
Okay. Cool deal. Well, let's oops. Let's put that back. That's not what we're going for. All right. THC.
Somebody's got fireworks outside where I live. Somebody is in the spirit of the holy day. Happy 420, whoever you are out there in the world. Love it.
All right. When you get there to the boat and you step inside, the crew is all pirates, all members of the Fury. And they look at you and they're like, "Hey, Captain, what are you doing bringing these strangers on board?"
I'm showing some friends the boat. I need you to clear off for the rest of the day, actually, just so we've got space. If you don't mind, I'm going to
Clear up.
Yeah, you can have the rest of the day off on full pay. I'm going to take my friends out for a spin in the boat, actually. Change of plans for the day. You can have the rest of the day off.
They just look at each other like really confused by what's happening. Then they shrug and they're like, "Well, you're the boss." And then they just get off the boat and look around like, "Don't you want us to help secure the prisoners?"
No, the prisoners are as long as they're secure, you can take the rest of the day off. The prisoners should be fine.
Where we're gonna go, Captain?
Take a day off. I don't care. Go smoke cigarettes and eat fish and chips. I don't give a fuck.
You're like, won't they shoot us if we're just walking around here?
No, I mean don't walk
Oh,
around
yeah,
the
fuck
high
they do.
street. I mean, be careful. Go to some underground, like tavern or something where you can be who you are, or wear a cowl, man. We've all got cowls.
Captain, I have an idea. I know a few places these boys can go to. I lean over and I look at him. I was like, "Well, if you go this way, take a left. Look for a one-eye Pete. Tell him you Sticky Fingers said that you're there to get some grub. It's on me."
Roll me persuasion.
Ah. I want to use a Benny to reroll.
Alrighty.
It's so tiny.
Oh, there's a 4.
That's a 4. Let's see if they're too stupid. 4. They look at each other and they're like, "Wait a minute. This is absolutely wrong. The captain would never let people just on the boat,
Damn it.
and he wouldn't let the prisoners just talk. Who are you?"
Damn it. I thought we were gonna. I had avoided a whole combat encounter there with my cleverness. We were close, troops. We were close. Who am I? And then I'll just grab him and headbutt him. I'll kick off combat this time, Chrissy boy.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and say that you get the drop, so add +4 to your fighting when you do.
Nice.
All right.
Like that, Chris.
Chicky.
How do I add 4? I'll just roll it and then add 4 after the fact.
Yeah, that 6 exploded.
Watch it explode twice.
Oh my God, that's a 20. That is a 20.
And add 4.
All right, so I'm going to use GM Fiat And I'm gonna say that roll me strength, exploding, and if you succeed, you're just gonna insta-kill one of these guys. Yep. So let's see, what's their basic toughness? Their basic toughness is a 7. Do you want a Benny to try and beat a 7 to insta-kill?
Yeah, how do I do it? So I pull a Benny just onto the map from the bottom.
Alright,
Yeah,
click on the 9.
Yep. And then just pick up icon. Anyone.
Yep, and just drag it onto the table. Yeah.
Dude, I'll just push it. You got a 4. You gotta roll
Yeah,
3
mine's are
higher.
popped up the whole time because I don't know how to pop them back in again.
So what do
Click
I do?
on
Just
the
reroll?
number, and it'll go back down.
It did go back down for me.
Just go ahead and roll. Let's go over to your dice roller on the side there.
Yep.
Right.
All right, and then click on the exploding dice, which is the exclamation point.
Where's that?
Yep.
Sorry, where is
Do you
it?
know the left-hand bar?
Oh, the left-hand bar dice roller. Right. Yeah.
And then click on the
exploding dice.
exclamation point for
Yeah.
Yep. And
Okay.
then click on your D6.
Okay. Ah, alright, okay.
That's a 9.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna say insta-kill him.
Yes, the holy headbutt. Boom.
Alright, so there's only
Got
3
my
left.
headbutt of Antioch.
Alright, so THC, I'm gonna move you here. I'm gonna say you're next to him.
Yep.
And I've got to put you in turn order. And then Mary Jane, we're gonna put you in turn order 2. Alright, so Sticky, Captain, Reefer, Blaze, THC, and Mary Jane, you're all in turn order. We're going to deal 1 card. Deal cards to turn order.
Well, look who has the Joker now.
Sticky. All right, everybody gets another Benny.
Nice, Sticky.
And I'm going to drop 1 because I don't get a Benny from that. We're going to recall the one on the table. Okay. All righty. Sticky, you get a +2 to your trait and your damage roll. And what would you like to do?
So I'm over right here next to this fella right here in front of Roach.
Mhm.
I look at the 3 other looking guys. I'm like, look, you guys have 2 choices. You can jump off, swim away, or you're going to get smashed by this man right here, pointing at Big Roach. He will anally butt fuck each of y'all in the butt, really hardly, if you don't leave. So,
Sounds like an intimidation roll.
well, I don't have intimidation. I only have taunt and persuasion, but I was kind of persuasive that what's going to happen if they don't leave. So,
It really sounded like an intimidation, though.
and yeah, that would just be your regular spirit -2, I believe.
Unskilled. You can just hit the unskilled. But you get a +2 from your Joker.
So it'll be a regular D4.
If you go on your sheet under skills,
Okay.
there's
yeah,
one
I see
marked
that.
unskilled.
Okay. I guess roll that.
So we'll add 2, so you get a 3. Do you want to spend a Benny to
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna push that.
You're charismatic, so you get a free reroll.
And that's true. I'll
Alright,
keep
so-
that for right now.
Let's see that
And
free reroll.
there you go. That's still, yeah.
That's still not enough.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna push the first one.
All right. So if you want to spend a Benny, you can.
Yep. So Exclamation point, D6.
That's a bit
Yeah, so
better.
that'd be 16. Thank you very much.
And you just want to get all of them off, or just the one guy?
No, I want all 3 of them to piss off.
All right. Well, they're gonna jump in the water. The irony is they can't swim.
Start laughing. Well, I guess we did what we do. Have a fun trip, boys. See you next sink.
That was a very quick combat.
Yep. Don't be a drip.
Beautiful stuff, Max. Absolutely superb, mate. Superb.
Roach looks at everyone really disgruntled because he didn't get to hit anyone.
Whoa, Roach. You remember, we're going to a big place where all these bastards are at. You can kill more of them over there. I'm just saving
Roach
all your strength over there.
Roach
Don't worry.
excitingly jumps onto the boat, and the whole boat, like, tips.
Calm down, big man. Sit down. We're going. Cap, get this thing rolling. Let's go.
Alrighty. So here's the sad thing. It's going to take you about a day to get there. So you're going to get to the kerosene factory, and you're on 1 level of supply.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I mean, we should have grabbed 2. I had 2 coins, so,
What's here?
I spent a penny to see we did that before, that we used the coins to get the restock. Yeah, that's how they work, right?
So yep. So, drop the penny on the table.
And I'll throw the 2 coins out so we get 2 days worth of rations.
All right, so that'll put you up to 3.
Nice. I'm glad I remember I had that, bitches.
How do I get rid of the thing off the table now? Remove
Hold on a
card.
second, I'll get it.
Oh, okay.
And you spend a penny, so I'll take that one. And I am at 8 pennies.
Ooh, you're up
I
to
know I
8.
have to reserve
Ooh. Sorry, look
Yeah,
how
so
many
I have
each
to
we've
reserve
got.
along. So, like, hey, so that was good. We have a nice ship. As you know,
Yes.
I'm on dub it. Finders
Let's
keepers.
let's get a boating roll from the captain. And captain, you have ace, so you get a +2 to your boating roll. That is going to be a 6. You're going to make it there, no problem, and you're able to dock. You guys can see the map, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like an old apartment building that some of it's been broken down. They've lashed some odd bits and pieces to a dock. This little section over here, we can shift tab it. There's smoke coming out the back over there. You can sort of see it. You know, it's a little bit late, so people might be asleep. Normally they'd be asleep at this point. And you're able to just pull up. So what do you want to do now that you've found your way to the factory?
Are we going to stealth our way in to seize the means of production, or are we going to just... I know what Roach wants to do, actually. Especially after the last encounter, I didn't get to do anything.
Mhm.
Captain. I'll look at the captain for his sage human advice.
Yeah, I'll go with the captain. I don't want to be fighting people though.
What's your human opinion, Captain?
Let's focus on rescuing prisoners. And if we have conflict, we'll deal with it then.
Oh yeah, slavers are in the thing, so they're going to have prisoners, yeah. My human emotions tell me
And
that we
also-
must free prisoners.
Out of character, are we doing this now or are we splitting this into 2? How long have we got left?
Is there much left, Dustin?
This will be the end.
Let's do it.
Hey, I say, well, we got a little lady over here that can go invisible. I'm a pretty sneaky bitch. Some of y'all are pretty good with a gun, or at least got a sticker or something. So I say me and the little lady figure out what's around, and we kind of spook them up and come near as Roach beats the hell out of some of them, probably with their own bodies. And we'll see how it goes from there, I guess.
I'm going to use my skill, which was called Slapdash, to create temporary weapons and armor. So can I create a gun and armor?
Yeah, you
Sick.
can.
Let's go to scrap.
It's gonna be, if you're making a gun and armor, then you're gonna get a -2 on those rolls because you're doing a multi-action penalty.
Alright, I'll make a weapon then.
Okay. So roll me repair.
Repair.
You make it one of those junket guns.
Oh,
Ooh, a 13. You make a
All right.
junket like from Fallout. Oh, boom.
Yeah.
So what kind of weapon are you making?
well, the better the success, the better I can make, So,
Yeah.
like a fat man if possible. Like, I don't know how good I can make here, like, repeating shotgun,
I'll let
something
you.
like that.
I'll let you make a shotgun
A repeating shotgun?
and
Oh.
blunderbuss, but it'll do 3d6 damage.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll make that then.
I'll tell you this much though: the issue is you're gonna have a spread on it, which means you'll be able to get 2 squares, the target and 1 adjacent, but it's indiscriminate. It'll take out it'll take out a friendly if you do.
Okay, well, I'll be careful how
Just
I
keep
use
that
it.
in mind. Yeah.
Alright, nice.
And it's
I'm
gonna have
armed.
limited range. It's not gonna be like a pistol that can go like for 12. It's gonna go more like
Shorter
for
range,
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the person's standard movement?
Standard movement for most people is 6. But for some of you, you're slower, like Roach and Blaze are going to be slower because, Blaze is a Unionist and they're shorter, and Roach has got the colony on him, so that makes him stiff.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm always stiff.
24/7.
I'm going to go ahead and deal to turn order, and you folks can choose what you do while all this is going on.
Sorry, but are we sneaking ahead? And I'm quite happy to be invisible and do that. I don't want conflict.
I mean, I can put this guy's mask back on because this guy will be known here, won't he?
Mm-hmm.
So I can
Yeah,
slip his
can.
mask
Would he
on.
be
I
liked
can get in
here,
with
though?
that. Whether he's liked or not, he does business with them, so it's a way in.
Okay.
So I can get in, you can get in with invisibility. Our thief can probably sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
What about if we try and get... we don't know where prisoners are and stuff, so we can't really send the rest like around the back or something.
They could pretend the rest of us are prisoners.
Yeah,
Like you're escorting us in or something.
yeah, that's an in for everybody actually, yeah. So the other 3 are prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Anyone got disguise?
I don't want to be a prisoner.
We can, I'm pretty sure I can do disguise actually, isn't that a thing?
Yeah. Like you've got the mask on. It's keyed to look like him.
Yeah, but to make other people look more like prisoners, how would I do that? Or is it going to be easy enough? Could anybody be a prisoner, I guess?
I mean, you could try to sell it.
I'm here to sell them. That's exactly what we're doing. I'm here to sell these slaves, but that's going to be our end until we find the prisoners. So I'm going to try and get company to the slave cells, and then all hell's bust loose. We bust the slaves out however we want to do it, however you want to do it. That's how I get you in, Roach, anyway. So you're going to have to pretend to be a slave for a minute. If the captain says so. If the captain approves of that plan. Because that would mean you would have to dress up as a slave captain. And I would mean no disrespect, obviously. My human emotions and intelligence tell me that might be slightly disrespectful to my superior, my captain, and I understand that's a thing. And I don't mean any disrespect, but you may have to dress like a slave.
Right. So, Roach, you're at the top of the turn order. Do you agree if you agree, we can do something in Savage Worlds called going on hold, which means you just hold your action, and then you spring it later. Wanted to do that.
Well, the captain's after me, so I'll hold mine and see what the captain's.
Alrighty. Captain Reefer, THC has come up with this idea, and he's pitched it to you. What do you do?
I shoot him. I'm just kidding. No, I go along with it.
All right, so you're going along with the idea. And Blaze?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my little gimp mask on when I hear the word slavery and zip it up, and yeah, walk along.
Just had one ready in your pocket, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you hear groaning coming down the hallway. You get this idea of where the prisoners are.
Start heading that way then.
Alrighty.
I can't see my token.
Okay.
You're here.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I know, I've got it. It's just, it's quite hard.
You can't
All
see.
right, let's do the Eerie Pirate. I'm gonna hit notice. Four. You're walking along, and all of a sudden, somebody peeks their head out. It's like, Captain, we thought we lost you. What happened out there?
Oh, just a momentary pause in the mission. Just a sidetrack, a distraction. Nothing's major on hold. Don't you worry. Go about your business. I've just got some prisoners to transport in.
Oh well, let me get my whip, and I'll help you to the pens with them.
Yeah, thanks. If you could give them an extra hard crack on the way, I would appreciate it.
Sure thing.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure he points to Blaze when he says that.
Yeah.
Somebody
you
else
maggots!
is saying to
Oh!
Points at Blaze and goes,
Oh,
wink, wink,
Daddy hit me
wink, wink.
again.
Blaze is slapping his ass, like, just like ponying it up. He's happy with it.
Oh, look at the damage. No.
Definitely went to Blaze.
Yeah. It's like, this one likes it. He's gonna need some extra work. Blaze,
Okay,
what is your
it's like-
toughness?
I think I'm reasonably tough. Let me check. My toughness is 5.
5. So that's gonna be 3 wounds. Do you want to spend a Benny and try to soak?
Yes,
Yeah, I
do.
probably
Trust
should.
me. Trust me.
Yeah, I will do. So,
He's going to spend a penny
Actually, it
and
wouldn't
take
be-
it like a champ.
All right, so what you
So
do
do I need
is click on, let's see, click on the 8 above your name, and that'll bring it out. Just grab onto it, pull it, and drop it on the table.
okay, hold on. Oh, the 8? Okay.
Mhm.
Show me your Benny.
Get your bennies out for the boys.
So what do I have to do? Pull out the
8 at the bottom next to your name, next to where it
damage.
says Blazing Squad.
Yeah. All right, so to drop it on the table, you go where your name is, Blaze Squad, the little token,
Yeah.
the one with the 8.
Oh,
Click on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
click on one of them on the inside to drag them out and drop them on the table.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Nope. Does it matter what it looks like? It's come up with Benny's. Oh, and then I click on the little skull one. This one.
Yep,
Yeah,
just drag
you
it
get it
and drop it on.
Okay. You just don't anything. Okay, I don't know if it's done it.
Didn't do it.
It's not doing anything.
Drag it
No.
across.
Drag it onto the table. Drop it on
Mhm.
my face.
It's just come up with all cards in hand, so then it won't let me like get off it.
Just hold it,
Ah.
hold, click, and drag.
Okay. Nope. This one? Nope, it's not doing it for me. Sorry, guys. It just
Alright,
comes up
let's
with
go.
all cards in hand and then doesn't let me do anything.
All cards in hand. Click on the actual token.
Okay.
Drag it off of that box.
Oh.
And then let go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Click something that says let it go. I think it's done it. I've clicked something that says steal request.
Steal request. I have not. Are you going to Blaze Squad? Because it dropped you down from 8 to 6. Should have
I
dropped you
still
down to
might-
7.
Hold on, there
I
we
think
go.
I might
There's
have-
one of
I
the
think
tokens.
There we
has to
go.
sell some.
I got it.
I think I
It's good. Take
I
it,
gave them to someone else.
and we're going to give you 1 back, Blaze, because you're supposed to have 7 since you had 8.
Okay, sorry guys. I don't know what it did.
all good.
Yeah, I have
Good,
something
mate.
to come
Alright.
back. Yeah.
Okay, so now what you do is you go on your sheet, and
Okay.
under attributes, you click vigor.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've got that. Okay.
And for every 4, you take a wound off. All right, so you are shaken, and you have 1 wound.
Okay. Oh, okay, so I click the shaken one, and then, oh, okay, yeah, this one's
I gotcha.
easier. Okay, yeah. No, I don't want 10. Okay, yeah, I've done that.
All right, yeah. And your sheet will have a shaken marker,
Yeah, yeah.
does it?
I clicked it. It's gone yellow, yeah. It's gone yellow
Yep.
now.
You are good to go. All right. All right, so he's whipping Blaze. Sticky, you see this going on. What do you do?
I look at everybody else and I'm kind of like, are we gonna kill this son of a bitch or just gonna leave him be? I kind of give that look.
Leave him. We'll just seize the means of production and hopefully get the prisoners out too.
I just hold my action until I need to do something.
All right, so you go on hold. Cool deal. THC.
Attempt to
You
just move
are-
on past to where the prisoners are.
All right. Let's see. You're
Bringing
kind
my
of
prisoners with me?
tricking them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll persuasion.
Okay. Get that. Come on, keep going.
Oh, 4 is an explosion. Another explosion. Oh, you've got that old school swagger. You have convinced them all that you are who you say you are. So that's going to move everybody up.
Nice.
It seems like this one Fury Pirate seems to
Okay.
really like beating Blaze for some odd reason.
I'm invisibly going with them, but I'm in real life going to the toilet.
Alrighty. I would have her roll stealth, but I mean, like... Okay, so we're going to move that turn. Roach, with all this going on... Oh, no, that's a new turn order. And what? I'm going to go ahead and say, with all that's happened, you...
But because I held though, does that mean I get the
Yeah.
this?
Did you want to do anything because you held?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I'm not happy with the whipping. I don't want to be whipped, and I didn't
This
want to
was
be a
gonna happen.
prisoner, and I just wanted to go along with everything until they started whipping. So immediately, in a fit of rage, I am going to try and punch that guy with a whip.
I'm going to say he's distracted, so you're going to get a +2 because he's busy whipping and he thinks you're all secure.
Yum.
Get bought.
That's not enough to beat his parry. Would you like to
I'm
spend
gonna-
a Benny?
I'm Bennying it up. Let's go.
Air Benny's out. It's better.
6. That's enough to beat his parry, yeah.
There. So see, just because the other weapon I have is a javelin. I take it that would be shooting.
Yeah, that would be
Not
throwing.
one of you.
Ooh,
Look at that.
Ooh!
you crunched this some bitch.
So he has a toughness of 7. I'm gonna go ahead and say you insta-kill him. What's more, I'm gonna say that you knock him over the barrier into the water, and there's this momentary silence, and all of a sudden there's a splash.
Yeah.
All right, we're just let's go through another round like we had it and see where it goes. Captain Reefer, did you want to do anything?
No, I was gonna Spartan kick him over if he wasn't dead, so we're good.
The gig is up now,
All right,
but he was
cool.
the only one out here, wasn't he? So maybe the gig isn't
Yeah.
up.
The gig is not up. He's the one that noticed. Blaze. This guy is just beating you senseless. You know, he's just going to town on you, and all of a sudden, you just hear this sound and this crack. And a second later, there's a splash, and Roach is standing over you, helping you up. What do you do?
I'm gonna look at Roach and be like, okay, you can be the alpha top today. We'll get back to that tomorrow.
He leans in.
If you know, you know.
Roll spirit to see if you unshake.
Okay, hold on.
It's under attributes. You don't unshake. Would you like to spend a Benny to automatically unshake?
Yeah, because I've got loads.
All right,
So
so
I'll do that.
click on the 7 token, click on one of the tokens inside, drag and drop it onto the table.
Okay, has that done it? It's appearing on my screen.
Yes, he won.
Yeah, mine doesn't do it when I do it. Has he done it?
Yeah, this one over here.
Ah. Okay. All right. So, more groaning from the walking wounded. All right. 2 guys are going to pop their heads out. They've got grease and soot on them. They're going to look over, and they're like, "Captain, we heard a splash. What happened?"
Oh, nothing. One of these prisoners' boot fell off. Don't worry. It's nothing to worry about. Back to your business. Out of my way.
Yeah.
I'm in a hurry here. Move.
Oh. You got us new material?
Yeah. Got some fresh fish.
That's good to know. Some of the others, they're starting to whimper pretty hard, especially since we shaved their heads and took off their fingernails.
Well,
This crop will do nicely.
Yeah, I got us a fresh crop. So, yeah. But I need to get in. I've got lots of paperwork to do. So if you could just move out my way, I've got a few to bring in here. Don't want any more boots falling in the water.
All right. If they give us any trouble, let us know, and we'll be sure to take them down a peg.
Yeah, you don't worry. I've got this.
All right. Give me a persuasion check to see if they're stupid enough to fall for this.
Let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
That is a 9. Let's see how smart they are.
Not smart enough.
Oh yeah. They don't get paid enough for this. They're gonna go back in there and start working on the machine, feeding some of the carotene supplies in there. All right, Sticky.
Well, I look at everybody else. It's like, I think it's good. Look over Blaze. I know you'll miss your boyfriend, but he's gone. Let's keep on going. And he walks on.
All right, just moving on forward.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep it on.
All right. THC, you're leading the charge on down.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
I'm
normally
gonna go
getting these
ahead and-
prisoners out and using the means of production. We're finishing a one shot in one shot tonight. Let's go.
Yep. When you get down to right here, you find there are people in cages. They are emaciated, like they've been starved. Their hair has been pulled out of their heads and off their face, and their fingernails and toenails have been pulled off. They're just sitting there clutching their hands, and it looks pretty brutal. When suddenly you remember that keratin comes out of hair and nails.
I realised that when I came back from the toilet, and you said, especially since they shaved their heads and took their nails off, I was like, fuck.
This is the
The
farm.
time I've been away, they're harvesting it from the prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to seize the means of production. So getting the prisoners out is seizing the means of production. So we get it all in one hour if we get these guys out.
Yeah, and then we'd obviously take it back and tell them who it is and blah, blah, blah.
The means of production is these prisoners. Let's get them, guys.
Yeah.
Mary Jane, it's the next in line, and is there anything you want to do now that you figured out where the pins are, what the people are?
Do I need to roll again to see if I stay hidden?
Yeah, you can do that. You're still hidden. I mean, you're pumping power points in there to do this.
Great. Well, yeah, I'm still have my cloak on. I'm gonna go. Can I go sneak up around here, around the path? Are these guys prisoners? Yeah.
Yeah, they're prisoners. They're locked in there.
Can I just have a look up here to see, like what kind of security it is on the doors and things like that, and just to see how we're gonna get them out.
In Savage Worlds, lockpicking is part of the thievery skill. So if anybody has the thievery skill, they can attempt to pick the locks.
Let me get my hands on that. That's why they call me Mr. Sticker Fingers.
Oh my god, my nose hurts.
And I get +2 on this.
All right, so that's a thick. Yeah.
That's a 7.
All right, you are going to be able to open up the cages, and the people are going to start mumbling, and they're going to start crawling out. They look terrible. Walking Wounded has a pace. Let me see here. The Walking Wounded. Come on. They have a pace of 4. They have a parry of 2.
So we need to protect
They
them.
have a toughness of 3. They are very, very malnourished. Very weak.
Let's get them out of here.
Alrighty. So, I'm going to keep the turn order like it is. And also, just so you know, there is a boss. He's not quite there, but he's around. We're going to add him to turn order.
Ooh, if we get out without him getting involved, even better, guys. Get away.
Yeah. All right. So, we're going to start out. Roach, is there anything that you want to do? You're right there at the door where the machine was.
We want to secure the factory for the people as well.
Mm-hmm.
mean, we could shut down the factory. It was using the means of production. The means of production is the people. If we rescue the people, shutting down the factory would be a bonus.
But like, is the means of production kind of not having the factory as well and making sure that the people aren't there anymore?
Yeah. You're gonna go in and kill these guys, aren't you?
I have to go in and kill them. But it's going against the plan. It's almost like my character's having like a dilemma between itself, because it's like there's a plan that I should stick to, and there's also like the bigger plan, and I don't know whether or not.
Since we both have kings, can we take our turns at the same time?
Yeah. I pretty much just have the turns up to sort of keep things a little bit more organized, but all this is basically happening at once. So you can go together if you wanted. Like, you two can role play this one out.
Because my understanding is that's like almost like a meat grinder that they're feeding hair and nails into.
Yep.
And they're standing right next to it.
And throw them into a wood chipper.
Well, it's too big to throw a person into, but it'll take the materials and it'll grind them up and reshape them into parts.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't put.
Wondering when people are gonna get fucked up.
Right.
Because I'm like, I'm gonna say, can I say when it's my turn? Can I say how much this machine's worth? Because it sounds like it would be worth a shitload of money.
It landed on heads. They're fucking dead.
All right, Blaze, roll smarts.
Okay, I think I'm good at this.
Not today.
Maybe not today.
You're a little too wounded to really get a vague one, but your basic idea is, yeah, this is worth a lot. This is like a business opportunity here. Like, I mean, it's inhuman, it's really sick, but then at the same time, it's a lot of money.
I'm going to encourage Roach to kill people, because I'm thinking, yeah, if he kills everyone and this place is vacant, we could put, like, the beastmen into this machine and use them for this stuff, right? That's nice.
We're taking over the factory, are we?
Yeah, but like, you know, it's like when you have like fair trade chocolate. Like, we're just gonna use like mean people to make stuff out of, not like nice people.
Ethically sourced.
Yeah, ethically sourced.
It's bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, you didn't, like you stole some bread from the co-op, right? Well, now we've got to put you in this machine and rip all your hair out. Sorry.
Yeah, the ethically sourced materials. That's a criminal punishment now. We're shoplifters.
Yeah, we're going to sell it on it. We'll sell it on Etsy. We'll be like, yeah, it's organically grown stuff.
I mean, technically, it is organic.
Let's take over the market.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not vegan, though. All right, so Roach, you said you're going in there. I'm going to give you a Benny for role-playing out your character. I mean, those internal struggles are the best part of this. So you're at 9 Bennies. There are 2 guys in there. Captain, were you following them in?
Yep.
All right, you two can have at it. Just tell me what you want to do.
So I want to get the first one, and I'm just gonna clobber him over the head. I kind of went into the room with, I'm imagining, because this is quite a loud mechanical room, they're not really gonna hear someone walk in, so by surprise I'm just gonna clobber down on the back of one of their heads.
All right, so you're still walking in, but it's going to be harder for the others there to hear it, but they're going to see you. So they have a parry of 5. You're going to need a beat of 5 to get the one closest to you.
Yum.
And it's a narrow space, so
Uh,
not enough. Do you want to spend a Benny to try and get a 5?
We get
Spend
bennies.
it.
There, Benny's
Who's
out.
ref-
Spend it.
You got the
who's
burn, buddy.
throwing those pennies?
Oh my god.
Can you use another one to reroll again? Or can you only roll
Yeah.
it once? Go again, man.
Just remember, whenever you spend a penny, I get
You're
to
getting
take it.
one, yeah. You're up to 12.
Okay.
Like, I don't care.
Jeez.
12.
Oh.
You are going to hit with a raise. So roll that beautiful beam footage. Let's see what the damage is. 10. That's right. All right. So what's this guy's toughness? This guy has a toughness of 7. So you are most definitely going to shake him. I'm gonna Benny bait you one more time. You can spend that. You can spend another Benny on damage, because if you got an 11, you'd insta kill him.
You just kill him straight away. How many bands you got? Like 9?
He's got enough.
He's down to 6.
So just spend them.
the
We're
GM
nearly finished.
no.
It's a one. Spend the penny.
Yeah,
Spend the
I'm not-
penny.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
the
going to
GM's
spend
collected
any
more
more.
and
I'm
more,
not
but
going
I
to
can only
spend
use so
any more
many.
because
Yeah.
there's a big boss, and I'm being
Okay,
reserved.
okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alrighty.
That's enough. I tried
Yeah,
enough.
game.
Captain, what would you like to do?
Is it loud enough in here that a gunshot would kind of sound just like the machine going? Or is that okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely put my hand on Roach's shoulder and kind of push him down and then stick my pistol up where he was standing and just fire at him.
All right. So for shooting, you need to get a 4.
Come on.
That's enough. Roll me some damage.
Ooh, got a 6. Come on.
Okay.
This is a common move that Roach and Reefer do, where I lean forward and the gun is on my back to steady the aim.
All right. So I'm going to take a little bit of GM fiat because that's effectively 20 points of damage. I'm going to say that Roach softened that guy up and hit him really hard, and that you actually fired through his soft spot and hit the guy behind him, killing them both.
Yes.
So there's 2 dead pirates bleeding all over. All of a sudden, the machine catches and just starts ripping some of the fur off one of their arms. It's like it pulls in a patch, and there's some skin coming out too. It goes and then all of a sudden, a little gear pops out.
I'm gonna pocket that gear.
Okay. Blaze.
Token.
Blaze.
I do want to kill stuff, but I think I need to be more tactically. Can I run? I mean, is it metagaming that because I can see the tokens on the board that I know? I basically want to like try and block one of the doors where the people are from coming out, but I don't know if I know there was people in there.
Oh, you know there was people in there because. Oh no, because only one came out, right?
Yeah.
You
saw some.
I was thinking.
But I mean, your best guess is that's where they'd be.
Oh well, if you're okay with that, I want to kind of run over there and see if I can somehow lock the door or forcefully stop it from being opened easily.
Don't you have a crowbar or something? You could just jam it in the lock.
Hold on, listen. You have a pace of 4 and you have a run die of D4 because you're a Unionist. So go back to where you were.
I think that was about I'm sure it was like here.
Like here, yeah.
All right, so move 4 up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm only gonna get to that.
All right, and then you can roll a D4 because you're running.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and that's on the normal thing, isn't it?
Yeah, under the normal dice.
I got a 4. I got a 4.
All right. So you can move 4 over, and yeah, you can get. I'll say you've got enough to get right in front of the door.
Love it. And can I do
All
the
right.
little motion like that? I'm moving like that with my tiny little feet.
Yep.
The dwarf shuffle.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like,
You're at -2 to your repair skill to jam the door.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go, Blaze.
I'll wait for the door to just open.
-2 would make that a 2. That's not enough. Do you want to spend a penny to try?
I do, yeah, I do. I want to try and figure out if I can do it.
All right, just drag your token on.
We'll see how it goes. Let's see if it lets me drag a token this time. Done it. Oh, I think it's done it.
Yep.
Yay!
Yep.
I presume that's
All
done.
right. You did.
Okay, so I get to roll again, right? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
10.
10.
That door is jammed.
Yeah.
Let's go, team.
Being smart.
Okay. All right. So these guys, they have a pace of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these are coming. They also have a pace of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're making their way out. They're just following you along. All right. These guys hear something happening at the door, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? All right. So, Blaze, you start to hear this sound like whipping and popping. They're scratching at the door.
Oh, dice are exploding.
Oh, man. Still not enough for them to break it down, though.
Yeah.
All right, but that door is shaking. They're trying to get through. Sticky, what are you doing?
It's like, hey, I ain't no hero. These guys right there. I look at Mary Jane. I'm like, it's like I don't know if she's around or if she's
Can't look at her,
visible.
she's
Like,
invisible.
Yeah, but no, but I would have told you that I was like sneaking up here because I needed you to pick the lock, so you would have known that I was beside you. I think.
Yeah. So I would tell her that, hey, we need to head out. These guys are good. If you want to stay here, because you know you in biz right now, I'm gonna move on ahead and make sure everything's good.
I might take my veil off, and then we've got these guys out. It's going to be safest bring them up round this sideway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we know that, well, we don't know, but we've subdued guys here, and there's a door shut here, so we're going to try and go this side.
Yeah.
We know there's at least one guy up this side is away, so...
I'll take my thing off, and I'll start telling these prisoners that they need to move up this way.
3,
They have to wait till their turn for them to move, though.
Yep.
4, 5. I think pace is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just nonchalantly start walking. I'm like kind of tilt my head into the room, like, all right, boys, let's go.
Alrighty. THC, whenever they come around the corner and see you, they're a little bit panicked. They don't know what's happening because you're technically the guy that's holding them prisoner, or at least you look like it.
Yeah, so I'm going to be like, come, men, I've had a change of heart, you're being freed. Follow my men, follow these guys. And I step back and I go, go, get out of here. Get out of here before someone stops you. And I'm going to stay here.
If something comes through, boom.
I'm going to stay here so they can potentially get past me, you know, like, and I'm going to wait until they're behind me. I'm behind them, like Mary Jane is, to just try and guard the exit.
Ready.
Bring up to the rear.
All right, you're just bringing up the rear?
Yeah, that's...
All right, let's see if the captain notices. Uh-oh. So while all this is going on, this larger looking guy comes down the corner and he sees all these people. It's like, what's going on here? Get back in your cages, you rats. And he's just going to take out one of his whips and he's just going to brandish it around and whip it to intimidate them. They're
Smash.
You know what? We've got a lot of bennies, so we're gonna drop one. He's gonna try and yeah, they're more concerned with getting out than with anything. So now we are in proper combat. We are gonna have a proper combat round. Deal cards turn order. Card by sport. All right, Blaze, you are first up. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm guessing I don't know. I don't know because I can shoot people. How far can I shoot people from? I'm guessing the chief is like too far away for me to shoot at.
The Fury Captain is over here.
Yeah,
and he's too far. You wouldn't be able to hit him. He's way around the corner. You could, however, if you were tempted, shoot through the door at the guys that are trying to claw.
Or I'm feeling we're gonna
burn it down as before.
You're gonna get a negative
through the keyhole.
Yeah, you're gonna get a -2, and if you do too much damage, you might break the door.
I wish I was the captain because then I could just get the boat ready. Okay, no, I'm gonna run as far as I can towards the boat, but then I'll be getting my gun ready to shoot because I think this is gonna be a total shit show, being honest. So I want to be near the boat. I want to be near the boat shooting at people, and then if it gets bad, I can just run away. So, yeah, no, not shooting at anyone. So I guess, can I get there? And then can I dash? But I need to roll to dash?
Yeah, roll a d4.
Okay. Come on, tiny leg. Oh, tiny leg's not doing well today.
All right, so that'll bring you one closer. There you go.
Jesus didn't place the coward.
All right, so Mary Jane, you took off your cloak, right?
Yes.
So you're visible. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so he's going to come up to you since you're not someone who should be here, and he's going to attack you.
I guess, yeah. Okay.
So I don't think he's going to hit you with that. We're going to spend a Benny because this is the big bad.
You've
I
got...
do know what powers of that is. Fuck all, I need help.
All right, so pretty much he's swinging and you are dodging. He is not able to get you.
Nice.
You're able to zig as he zags. Roach, you hear the sound of like thudding and some people are fighting and Mary Jane's calling for help. What do you do?
So if I was to move to here, am I taller than this barrier and could throw a javelin at him?
Yeah, let's see. Let's do a quick. Let's do a quick measurement. All right, so the javelin is. That's 5 squares. So yeah, you'd be able to throw a javelin at him with athletics.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna do that then. Character sheet. Yeah, click the token. That's how we put it.
All right, so you're gonna want to throw athletics. and you'll be able to throw it at him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hit with a raise. Go ahead and roll that damage on the javelin.
Yes, Rose.
Yeah, you do an extra d6 of damage.
That's the bonus damage on your sheet.
Um,
All right, so you do a total of 9.
Right.
He
Yeah.
has
And-
a. Yep. He has
Sorry,
a
I was just going to say, is that plus his d6 or is that?
Oh, that's with his
included?
It's
That's
included.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bonus damage is a 5. Do
Right.
you want to spend a Benny to try and reroll the damage? Because you would still be getting bonus damage on that. This is enough to shake him.
Sure. Let's try it. Why not?
Yeah.
7?
You'll stick with a 9.
Oh yeah, the 9's higher in it. Yeah.
Usually the higher number stays.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I dropped a Benny on the table, so
Can
I'm
you
going to
only
take your
reroll-
Benny, but I'm going to recall.
Can you only reroll
Okay.
for damage once?
You can reroll for damage as much as you like. Just remember, I get the bennies whenever you spend them.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to reroll for damage again, go ahead.
I'm getting low on the Benjamins.
What about the Benjamins? Not low, you've got 5. Get him.
I'm done. I end my turn with the
Okay.
9 damage.
He is shaken.
But
I mean, THC can come in there and boomstick him.
That's the plan. Say hello to my little friend.
All right.
just make sure all those slaves are in the way. I mean,
Out
don't
the way.
make sure they're not in the way.
Well, I'm gonna roll
because
for if
rem-
my human emotion chip's working or not, and if I remember to not shoot them.
just remember, it'll hit the target and what's the adjacent one. So whatever damage you would be doing.
Aye, but what if? How much movement can I do and shoot?
If you run up there, like if you move, then you would get a -2 to your roll.
I don't mind if I can get past these fellas right to him, so that I can shoot directly, so that nobody else is getting hit with it, or is that still going to hit Mary Jane with a spread?
I'm gonna say you could.
Nah.
It depends on if you pass or if you fail. If you fail, you're going to hit Mary Jane. If you pass, I'm going to say you can angle it just right if you go up and over.
It's a one shot, you know I'm rolling it. What am I rolling? Shooting?
Shooting, but you need to beat his parry.
I don't have
His parry
shooting.
is a 5. Yeah, I know.
Right, okay, so instead what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to try and just kick him, Sparta kick, like Bruce suggested earlier. Can I just try fighting and Sparta kick this guy? I've got fighting.
You can, and you're going to get a +1 because he attacked Mary Jane. So Mary Jane and him are engaged in combat. You're going to get your +1.
Oh, hey,
That's a 10. What's up?
Nothing, I was just celebrating
no,
the
that's
turn.
nice.
Get it round you. Is that good? That is, isn't it?
That is good because he's got a parry of 5. You're going to hit it with a raise. So go ahead and roll your strength, and then we'll see what the bonus damage is.
Okay.
Six. He has got a toughness of 7.
So I want to reroll
You
spend a
want to-
penny.
Spend a penny, you can reroll your damage.
Spend a penny.
Okay.
Okay. So, how do I get out of this? I'll click off it. So how do I reroll the damage?
Just hit your strength.
Oh yeah, just hit strength again.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Some of your folks will have edges.
7, so it's slightly better. Is that enough to hit him?
Yeah. Oh, we're doing damage, and he's already
Oh, yeah.
shaken. 2 shakes is a wound. So that means you are actually able to wound him.
Get wounded.
Alright. Okay, and then next we go down to Captain Reefer.
Hey,
Captain.
come up and shot. And take a shoot.
I don't know that I could shoot him. Like, I don't think he's within range.
He's within range because you have 12, 24, and 48, and this is. Let's see, where's our measurement at?
This says 5, 10, and 20.
5, 10, and 20. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's within
for
5 squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd be able to shoot past the balcony.
Alrighty, then I will do that.
Not enough.
You already know.
I already know.
Use those pennies.
I will take that one.
Come on.
That'll hit. Roll me some damage. Seven is enough to... He's already shaken. It's not going to do anything to him. But you are definitely wrecking his day. All right, so these guys, they only have 4 points of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are working past you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's just gonna be a
They're working their
slow-
way down. It's going to take them a while to get there, yeah. Sticky. You want to do anything?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, ah, damn it. All right, so he basically stands between the two over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's within my movement. Flipping dagger in hand, I'm like, all right. The question is, big furball, how do you want to get shaved? And I shank him.
You get a +2 thanks to your gang up bonus.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the way these little bonuses are added on. What they're added on.
I love
for,
an
sorry.
exploding dice. That's a fun thing.
It is.
Nope,
Okay,
I am
so
bending the Benny to push that. No, reroll.
reroll. Yep.
Because that'd be a 4, so it wouldn't matter. That's a 5.
Yep. 5 will beat his parry. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
All right.
Oi.
A 9. Let's see. All right. That's going to give him another wound.
Nice, Max.
So he's at 2. We're going to... I have 15 bennies, so we're going to spend to see if he can soak. That's only 1 wound. I don't know about all that. Let's see if we can get another. Actually, no, he only... Nope. He is stuck with... He soaked 1 wound. So you guys are doing some damage. You're definitely wearing him down.
We're gonna do it,
Alright,
guys.
we're gonna go
do
to
it.
Fury Pirates. Alright, let's see. These guys are gonna see if they can break down the door. They're gonna step back and start using their chain whip. Not enough. These other guys, let's see if they notice and join the fight.
Oh, please, no.
No, they're sound asleep. Actually, you know what? I got a lot of bennies. Let's drop 1.
No. Ha!
They are just tuning it out. They are snoring so loud they don't hear anything. Mary Jane,
Yeah.
you are here. What would you like to do?
Get him.
I'm still just trying to herd these prisoners round. But
Alright, so
if
you're
they don't...
Are you going to
No.
face off against... You're not going to attack him?
No, I'm not going to attack them.
right, I'll tell you
I'm
what.
not gonna fight people.
To speed things along, since you're just hurrying them, I'm gonna let them move on your go as long as you do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, nice. That is what we need.
Nice.
That is just what we
1,
need.
2, 3.
That's what I'm
4.
trying. Nice.
All right.
One,
So
Jaws, we are gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, yeah.
4.
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
jet ski.
Just tie them at the back. Drag them.
Well, there's 2 boats, right? There's another one. That'll
Yeah,
get.
we got a boat
We
outside.
can tie it to the back of ours. Even if we don't
8.
have keys for it, we can tie it to the back of ours.
Yeah,
And we can pull them.
we can get 8 people on the other boat, right? Which is enough to get the other people, so we're fine.
These guys are super emaciated and underfed anyway. They're only going to be the size of half a person. We can fit 8 of them in a 4-person boat. No bother.
Like a pack of hot dogs. We're just gonna roll them on.
Pack of hot dogs.
Captain Reefer.
That's the first sexual thing that Bruce said today. Thanks for that image. My God.
Uh,
Well, you know what they say about the skinny guys, right?
I'm gonna
Don't know, what did they
continue
say about
shooting
skinny
at-
guys?
All right, so Captain Reefer, what are you doing? You're shooting?
Yeah, continue shooting at the boss.
All right, roll me that shooting. It's gonna hit. Roll me some damage.
Oh.
15.
Holy shit. Nice. So
All right.
small that I have to keep one dead close.
All right, let's see. Let me do some wound calculations here. Damage is 15. Submit. AP 0. Submit. All right, so that's 2 raises, 1 success. So that would be 2 wounds. Okay. He needs to soak or he is in a bad way.
Nice, bro.
Nice work.
We are gonna do it, guys. We're gonna succeed this one shot. Seize the means of production. Oh, that's quite a good roll.
All right, that's not enough for him. So let's drop another Benny. Let's see if he can do it. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, that's a bit better.
There we go. Well, that's just 2. So he had 3. I'm going to try and spend 1 more. Because, I mean, I got a lot of them.
Flashy with the.
Oh!
It's still only 11. All right, so that takes him. That's enough to cover 2 wounds.
You sure you don't want to do one more?
1 more. You know what? Why not?
Like Tinbra, whose side are you on?
Yeah, burn through
He's
those
on-
goodies.
She's on your side. See?
7.
All right. Yeah, this is normally how it happens. You save all the bennies for the boss at the end, and you have like this big well. All right, so the max was 2, so he's still at 1. All right. That was a good shot, though. I'll tell you what. Captain, I'm going to go ahead and throw you a Benny.
So did he take any damage, or did he soak it all?
He soaked it all. All right. Roach. You see your friends fighting this guy. You see the captain hit him. It looked like the captain got a headshot, but it bounced off some plaster or something.
I got a fucking headshot, I'm telling you.
Roach smash.
That I don't think I have enough move. So my movement is
4. And then you got a D4 to run. So you could move 4, and then you could roll a D4 to see how close you get.
I think you only need
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
One,
4. So you only need a 1,
two,
2 to get him.
3, 4. Okay, and then roll d4. Oh,
Nice.
2.
That's enough.
I like that running
So you
is
roll right
your
up to him.
movement plus a roll. That's a pretty cool little mechanic also.
All right, so here's the deal. You
Mhm.
apply a -2 because you had to run, but you have a
Mhm.
bonus of +2 because of the gang up. So if you wanted to roll fighting or anything, it would even out perfectly.
Okay, well, we're fine.
5 will match his parry. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Sweet, no bennies this time, bitches. I mean,
Let's go.
we still have to see what the damage is like.
60 million.
Get your fist out.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
Oh gosh.
yeah.
All right.
Give it a finger.
Wound calculation. Choose the target. Damage is 19. Submit. AP is 0. Submit. 3 raises. That would be 3 wounds. Time to spend those bennies. Captain might have helped you out baiting me on that last one.
You've only got 6 now.
That's not enough. That's not enough.
4.
It's like spend another. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, if he runs out of bennies, we get him, eh?
We need to get him quickly.
What am I at?
3.
Let's see here.
Oh.
Oof.
It's better roll.
10.
Good count.
Well,
That's
So
only
let's
2
see.
wounds.
You got
That's
2
only
bennies
2
left.
wounds, and so that would be 3. You know what? Go big or go home.
You got 2 left. I think. Haha. This is your last benny, I think.
Yeah, the system is slowing down on me, but here we go.
Roll 20s, roll 20 in. Come on.
All right, so he soaked it from 3, so he'd only soak 2. He's pretty badly hurt. Let's see. So he had 1, and 3 would have put him at 4. Only soaked 2. So help me out. Is he at 3 wounds or 2
He's
wounds?
at 3 now.
2 wounds.
2? Okay.
3 isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he started
He's
out
at,
with
he's at 1
All
and
right,
just took
so
2, yeah, he's at 3.
Yeah,
let's
3.
recall the ones on the table. Okay. There is a Benny that's just stuck on the table. All right. Let's go with the Fury Pirates. Let's see if these guys can break down the door. And they are whipping it with their chains.
Oh. Still not much.
Budgeon.
Not enough. They need to get a 10 in order to break the door. Let's see if the other guys wake up from all the commotion. Nope, they are sound asleep. Walking Wounded's turn.
Move, boys,
1,
move.
2, 3, 4.
Move your human legs.
Have we got human race? We've got tiny dwarf legs.
4. Okay, 4. They are moving down the hallway. Blaze, you can move your tiny human legs if you'd like.
I'm worried that it's gonna turn against us and these guys will break out and just massacre everyone. So I'm gonna run back
Right then.
to there and see if I can I like read? I don't know. Can I re-secure the door, or would I like ready an action in case it busts open? I'm not.
Roll
sure.
strength to hold the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
What's that?
No.
That
Yeah, your
is
Benny's
not a
out.
crit fail, but it's not a success.
Should I spend
not-
any penny to
Definitely.
make it better?
Definitely, mate.
Okay.
It can't be any
Let's try and do
worse.
that. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see if they'll let me do it. Okay. I think something happened. Did something happen? Doesn't always let me do it.
I don't
there we
see
go.
one.
Oh, okay. There we go. Has it appeared? No. It does not like me doing this. Okay, let's try again. Okay,
There we go.
Done it.
Yeah.
Okay. I get to roll again.
Yeah.
Is that slightly better? He doesn't care if he gets that, but I guess he can just shoot them anyway, right?
So that's gonna reinforce the door. They're gonna have a hard time with it. All right,
Okay.
the Fury Captain. We're gonna spend a Benny to automatically unshake him.
Have you got any left?
He just got one.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, because I just gave him one, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I still had like 2. There's one. I still have 2. I just spent 1, so he's gonna unshake. I'm losing track of where everything is on the table here. All right, so he's gonna auto unshake so that he can attack someone. Roach is the biggest guy here, so obviously he needs to attack the biggest guy here. Because that's what you do. Fighting.
I would do the same.
That should actually, hold on, let me.
No, he's wounded, so he has a -3 to his attack.
Yeah, I'm going to add those wounds to it. So yeah, -3. So he is definitely not going to hit. But you know what? He's got to get a hit on because that's his pride. So we are going to roll fighting again.
Miss again.
And I've included the wounds. You know what? It's the end of the night. Last Benny. The Harbor Master is all out. Fury Captain fighting. Nope. Roach, he is trying to hit you, but he has lost so much blood and he's had his bell ring. He is not making it. Mary Jane, what are you doing?
Sleeping.
Still chasing these guys around and towards the boat, I think.
So you're just shepherding the people towards.
You're like
Yeah.
a cattle dog.
One,
Hey, it's an extra
2,
+4
Yeah.
on their move. That's
4.
exactly what we want.
Oh, yeah, cool. So they're like past me, so I don't have to keep guarding the door if they, get there.
All right, let me just go.
Just you let us fight them if they break through the door once I changed your name to Courageous, and now you're going back to a card again.
Okay, so they're gonna go into that single file bit. All right, THC.
I'm
What would
gonna
you like to do?
Fight this guy. Gonna give him some fight.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Fighting, yeah. Here we go. Is that good enough? He's.
You need a 5.
What, so.
Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on.
He's
You got the
shaking,
gang up
he's got
bonus.
gang up.
Yeah,
No.
2.
You
Yeah.
do. You hit. Yeah.
So roll
So you got a
strength for
6 and you
damage.
need a 5, so you're done. Yeah. Roll some damage. Strength.
Reckon I could do better than that if I spend a penny.
Yeah. For a reroll.
Let's
Do
go.
you have your wrench or anything?
Oh. I'm a mechanic,
'cause
so
you're-
surely.
Yeah.
Where would it be?
Your wrench should do strength plus D6
Where would I find it?
under weapons.
Yeah, scroll down.
How far down? Weapons.
underneath.
I've got a
Yeah,
bayonet.
weapons should
I have
be
a
right there.
bayonet and a slapdash revolver.
Mm-hmm. You should have a wrench too.
Yeah, I don't. I'll just roll damage with this bayonet. Strength plus 1d4.
Mhm.
Come on.
Oh yeah, boy.
Dab.
He does not have any bennies. THC, the most humanly of all humans, please narrate how you dispose of this wicked fury captain.
Being a human and knowing so much about human and humanoid anatomy, I take the bayonet and I take it and just sever the beast man's jugular with one precise incision, medical almost. Jugular split. Game over.
All right, so he sprays blood all over you, and then he turns around and he falls into the water below. And you see the body of him and the other guy from before just bobbing in the water. There is, of course, the fact that they're bleeding out, and all of a sudden this strange sort of like tentacle reaches up and just pulls them under the water.
Oh.
It's the Kraken.
It is the Kraken. Luna's asleep.
It's fucking Cthulhu. That's how you transition into a Cthulhu game.
There's a lot of Cthulhu elements in this setting.
Okay,
All right.
it got very weird very quickly.
It's a drowned world, yeah. He's going to be sneaking around there
one
somewhere.
more. One more for
All
the
right.
fans. Tentacle porn, guys. You know you like it. That's what you've been waiting for. Near the end.
Sticky, to round things out, do you want to do anything?
No, I'm running. I'm getting the hell out of here. Got what
All
we
right.
need.
Roll me athletics.
Okie dokie.
Oi.
All right. Sticky, I did that so that you could do a group roll. Pretty much what's going to happen is you guys are all going to be able to get the walking wounded onto the boat. You're going to all be able to move with silence and stealth and get off before the Fury even know you're there. You've killed their leadership. You've locked a couple of them in there. They really don't know what's happening. And you're able to make it back to Refuge. What do you do when you're back on Refuge?
Well, I guess
Prisoners
we go
to
back.
the
Mm-hmm.
Do we go back to the guidance
back to
report
Percival?
what we found? And
Yeah.
Job
What do you
done.
tell them?
well,
We
we
sold it.
found where it's at. It's still one piece, so it's there's a couple of those. He has an emblem of one of the guys that got killed, so he throws it on the table. We found a crew of these guys basically making the stuff from people we saved.
And
From prisoners.
you just left them there? Like you
Nope.
didn't get
Nope.
rid of them?
No.
Well, you imagine, like, hey, there's not much left. All we do is, hey, we found where it is. It's still in one piece. They ain't much
We
of
shut
it
it
left.
down.
All right.
Ceased the means
Well,
of production.
you did put a major damper here. Go ahead and take the rest of your payment. We'll send some other guys down there to clean it out and start the factory up later.
I'll lug the big sack on the table. Would you like to buy some keratin?
Actually, yes, we would. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll take some extra foodstuffs for it.
All right, and with that, folks, you have completed the adventure means of production. What do you think?
Yay.
Absolutely
Super
loved it,
lovely.
lad. Superb.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, loved
Sorry
it.
those bennies didn't work out for you. in the
Yeah.
end.
No.
Nice work,
Oh,
team.
no, they worked
nice
out.
work, team.
I had 8 left.
Hmm?
I had 8 left.
I had a few left.
Yeah, I
Well done,
know.
team. Well done. That was good. Well done. Yeah,
Okay.
Dustin, thank you. It was superb.
Yeah, that was very fun. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. We're We have the first edition out on Drive-Thru-RPG. We're about to release our expanded edition, which has its own plot point campaign and a few new arcane backgrounds included. So
Nice.
ch-
I'll be
check us out
posting-
on Drive-Thru-RPG.
Yeah, I'll be posting a link to your Drive-Thru-RPG page on the YouTube description when I put this up on YouTube, Dustin. So I'm going to quickly wrap us up. We'll raid somebody and then we'll get off because one of our players is falling asleep. Dustin, thank you very much for the game.
You're welcome.
It was fabulous.
Thank you.
Friends, thanks for joining me once more.
you.